Hello everybody, welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. And I have to be completely honest, this is my favourite show because I am, anyone who knows me from my previous incarnations, I am a massive film and TV memorabilia buff. And I work in dramatic or scripted film and television as well when I'm not here. And I'm great to have at a pub quiz when it comes to the film and TV questions. But tonight we have Fanattik. You can't quite see it, but it's there it is. Fanattik are one of the biggest and most respected collectibles and memorabilia companies literally around the globe, but they are based in Cheshire, I believe, and the founder and owner is here with us tonight. Anthony, great to see you again. How are you?
Good to see you, Rob. I'm awake.
You're awake?
Just
Good.
about, yeah.
That's more than I can say about myself. And started in your garage?
No, spare bedroom.
Oh, spare bedroom.
But then we moved into the garage.
Right, when you expanded.
Yeah, because my wife was pregnant and said, you've got to get out of that spare room.
Right.
So we ended up in the garage, and then we ended up getting a small little freezer box of a unit, and then now there's almost 20 of us, and we're in Cheshire, and we are doing what we love, which is designing gifts and collectibles for video games and films. And
27% of their exports are to America, so he's having a fun time at the moment. Right, listen, what we're going to do, because I tell you what, when it comes to collectibles and memorabilia, you probably, if you've never seen Fanatics before, you've not seen quality like this, I don't think. It is extraordinary. Our prices are magnificent. We've got up to 50% off. And in fact, even in some cases, over 50% off. And we have all different genres for you. So what I always like to do with these collectible shows is do a sort of a lightning preview. So we've got 9 bundles tonight. We are going to show you all 9, just for 30 seconds a piece. Look, Father's Day's coming up. Any collectors out there like me and like Anthony are just going to go, I've got to have that, I've got to have that, I've got to have that. 15th of June is Father's Day, but also birthday presents, you name it. And we can deliver to anywhere you want. When you go to shopontvlive.co.uk, you can put any address. In fact, if you sign up for a free account, you have an address book. You can put as many names and addresses and phone numbers in there of people you want to send things directly to. So here we go. The first one, and I've heard of this one. It's a bit of a sore subject for me at the moment, but this is Harry Potter 1, The Chosen One. This is an 18-piece bundle, and it is saving you £198. Tell us about this, Anthony, very quickly.
Well, I think it's the biggest bundle we've got tonight, 18 pieces, a lot of limited edition, individually numbered collectibles. We've got some precious metal-plated collectibles as well, wow. 0.999 silver-plated as well. So yes, we've got some fun pieces like pin badges, but we've got replica tickets to the Yule Ball as featured in the film, and also tickets to the Quidditch World Cup final.
Amazing. And then look at that, there's a great big wall clock as well. There's just tons. Oh, that, of course, yes.
Yeah, from Honeydukes. Yeah, yes, that's a large wall clock, glass-fronted, and yeah, that's quite cool. And all the necklaces are all limited edition as well and individually numbered.
Absolutely superb. £120. It is available on PayPal Pay in 3. I mean, that's a third of the price, really. Pretty much. Incredible. Let's stay with the dark arts, shall we, and Harry Potter. And this is an 11, sorry, excuse me, I can't count. This is a 10-piece bundle, and it is 90, oh, there's Hagrid. Don't talk to me about Hagrid.
I know what you're going to say. It was stolen.
I tried very hard.
I know. I know.
But Nick, it looks like it'll be Nick Frost, and at least I can sleep at night because...
Yes, I'm not going to comment because we have done some Nick Frost product, which is here.
He's if it weren't me,
yeah, he's a lovely guy. Yes,
you know, he's absolutely the right choice.
Yeah,
and look, he's a star, and I'm not, so of course it's him.
Well, okay, well this set mainly, it has a lot of limited edition coins, as you can see, Voldemort and Harry Potter. A really nice ticket to Hogwarts, metal ticket to Hogwarts, and a really, I think, one of the best sets we've ever created, which is called The Journey to Hogwarts, which is a set full of precious metal plated product, including 24-carat gold-plated envelope, silver-plated ticket, and silver-plated.
You know, if you went, we were talking about earlier about Universal Studios. You know, you go to Universal, you go on what used to be the Back to the Future ride. It's the Simpsons ride now. and you go through the gift shop at the end and you buy one little thing and, you know, 20, 30 bucks. I mean, the amount of stuff that's in all of these.
Yeah, our mantra is it's all about affordable collectibles. Not everybody can afford a £300 statue. That's not what we're about. We want something that's limited edition, individually numbered, but everybody can afford them. Yeah.
Let's move on, shall we? We're going to whip through these. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Now, this next one, you've spared no expense.
I love Jurassic Park. It's my second favourite film.
I watched it the other night again.
Yeah, and it's quite an eclectic mix. This, we've got limited edition coins, magnetic bottle openers, and an egg and cane set. This is a resin statue of an egg. There we go. And also the cane. We actually thought about doing them as separate pieces, and then we thought, no, let's do it two, so you're getting two collectibles for the price of one.
I mean, it's just phenomenal. It really is. I went on the backlot tour at Universal. You go past a number of the vehicles that were just sort of left out, you know, and it is what a set. Now again, it's £99, but it's down from £267. That's £168 off. These are incredible discounts, and this is the time and the place to buy them. You go out into the wider market, you'll find variants of prices, but the list prices, I mean, it's £267, you know.
Yeah, if you go to our website, wearefanattik.com, everything is full price. The standard price, that's what it normally is, but due to obviously what we're doing together, we wanted to offer people a great saving.
You've certainly succeeded. Right, OK, let's move on, shall we? We're going to stay with Jurassic Park. This is a six-piece bundle, excuse me. Oh, I love this clever girl. The six-piece bundle.
Yeah, again, we pour a lot of love, a lot of blood, sweat and tears into these pieces. And even the playing cards, you think, oh, well, what can you do with playing cards? But the King, the Queen, the Jack, it's all dinosaurs from the film. Mr. DNA's in there as the Joker. So it's all those little touches that the fans really go for.
Well, also, I love that it's really clever, and I know how this is how your brain works. I think mine works in a similar way. You pick out these little sort of special moments in like the clever girl. You know, it's interesting because everyone thought the T-Rex was going to be the star, and yes, to a degree it was, but it was the Velociraptors that really caught everyone's imagination.
Yeah, and we've got one of the pieces here tonight. It's a gift set. Say you worked for InGen as a park ranger.
Oh, I know, yes.
And you've survived 5 years. This is the gift set InGen would give you for celebrating you surviving 5 years. It's all about the in-world, you know, that's what the fans want. That's what I want, being a fan.
Bringing the fantasy into reality.
100%.
100%. That's phenomenal. That's 49 quid, that's all it is. And that's, again, half price. Better than half price, actually. Now, I'm Batman. Next we have, obviously... Oh, no, sorry, not Batman next. Great Scott! It's Back to the Future, my favourite film.
My favourite film as well.
40th anniversary this year.
40th this year. I've been lucky enough to meet the director and the writer as well. I mean, I love this. My favourite item there is the desk pad. This goes in front of your computer. You can put your laptop on there, your mouse, and we've done it in the shape of a hoverboard. Yeah, so it's really cool. Yeah, really cool.
And Biff Tannen's casino set as well.
Yes, I can't wait to talk about that in more detail, but it's all, if you stayed at the Pleasure Paradise Casino, which Biff Tannen owned in that second film, this is the gift you would be given if you had a suite there.
So, again, in-world reality.
That's what we're all about.
From the fantasy world. Another spectacular saving, £120, normally £237, but you get so much. And look, you could give these away as individual gifts if you're on a bit of a budget. Everything's on PayPal. Remember, PayPal Pay in 3, you can spend anything from 30 to £2,000. So I mean, fill your boots, load up. So here's part one of that, and this is an 11-piece bundle. Yeah, I love the vinyl figures as well.
Yeah, because when you look at them, they look as though they're knitted, and the actual original was knitted by this lady in America, and then it was turned into a collectible vinyl figure. So Marty and Doc, they're my two favourite pieces, closely followed by the Back to the Future clock, because the clock tower in the film is so iconic.
Of course.
And we've tried
pivotal.
to... Yeah, well, yeah, without it, you wouldn't have the...
Gone back now?
No, that's
well,
true.
You've gone back to the future, but not forward back into the...
Yeah, it would have been half
well,
a
no, you
film.
wouldn't have gone back to the future. It just would
No,
have been called
yes, you're right.
To the past.
I think we're getting too deep
yeah,
into
we
it
are
now.
a bit, sorry.
But that replica clock is one of our most popular
When I
pieces.
moved back from the States in 2018, I used to collect mugs, and I had dozens of the things. But the only one I kept, because I had to pare everything down, was my Out of Time Back to the Future.
I just, do you know what? I love it. It's my favourite film, and I love it. I've been to see the musical, everything. Just
We'll talk more, obviously.
Yes.
This is just a preview. So, now, I knew that when it came to this show that we'd be there for you. I've just started watching this again. This is We Were on a Break. You'd rambled on for 18 pages, front and back. Look at this, £30. You've got the Regina Phalange pin badge.
Yeah.
The charm bracelet. What else is in there? Key ring.
Yeah, we've got the unisex necklace as well, and a set of 4 coasters, as well as some tech decals, so you can put all the kind of famous scenes and characters on your laptop, on the back of your phone. So yeah, it's a small set, but I think it kind of captures everything about Friends.
Do you know, I still think, we'll talk, I've got stories after stories after stories about Friends, but every year since it came, well, when it was being broadcast on TV, I recorded them on VHS, and I moved house, and my priority was getting cable in, because I was halfway through recording. I didn't want to miss any. But I watched them all 10 seasons every year.
Well, my daughter started watching them, so obviously she missed it. Obviously, she wasn't here first time around, so it just appeals to every generation.
It's still, to this day, the best sitcom ever written. The writing is... My son and I, we watched together, and we're watching it. We started again. I started watching it again. He's just joined in with me again, and we bellow with laughter. There aren't many other American sitcoms, certainly, that have that.
You can do that, yeah.
Even Seinfeld didn't get good until sort of season 3 or 4, or, and even, Anyway, I could go on all day just about Friends, but I promise I won't. Okay, I'm Batman. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Here he is, the world's greatest detective from Detective Comics, and 15 pieces. Oh my, you've got loads there.
Yeah, this is a big set. More of the collectible vinyl figures because they just work so well. Yes. When I was growing up, I watched the reruns of the 1960s version, so the clock with that whole bam wham socket.
Yes,
yeah, I really like the clock. But we've also got some replicas. We've got a 1960s Batarang replica.
Wow.
Again, it's limited edition. It's individually numbered. It comes with a display stand within the presentation box. So the vast majority of our product is limited edition and individually numbered. You just saw there, that was a replica of Bruce Wayne's cufflinks from the Batman film that he was kind of playing around with in one of the scenes. So again, we've tried to replicate things from...
you've got all the you've got Dark Knight, you've got the I'm sure that was the Robert Pattinson.
There's a bit of a mixture there of all different elements from all the kind of Batman films.
Yeah. Again, I've got lots of stories about that. I'm an idiot. Actually, I don't know where they are at the moment, but I've got photos of me. At the end of the film, the first Michael Keaton film, where the Joker falls off of Gotham Cathedral and he's lying in the, it's sort of like where he was broken all the sidewalk. So I've got pictures of me lying in that.
Oh, wow.
And I'll tell you why later. It involves a breaking and entering.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, not so much breaking, but entering. Somebody else had done the breaking.
The amount of stories you've got about breaking into studios. You did this last time as well. I'm surprised the police aren't here.
I know. It's the only way I get a job. £140 for all of that. Now, the other thing, I am a massive trekker, and they used to call me Mr. Sci-Fi years ago at the first shopping channel, and the Star Trek's back in force. It really is with New Worlds, Strange New Worlds. It's kind of gone back to basics.
And they've also got new animated series as well, trying to get kind of the younger generation into it. I wouldn't say I'm old school. Next Generation was mine.
Definitive for me.
Yeah, 100%.
I watch those every year as well.
Yeah, I still watch them now. I'm trying to get my kids into it as well.
Well, because they re-released them, they were all remastered.
Yes.
But they couldn't remaster in widescreen because they used the picture ratio so much that they'd have a lighting stand, like literally an inch just outside, so they could only remaster them within 4:3.
Okay, well, I'm a big fan as well. It's a small set that we've got here for Star Trek, but I think it kind of sums up again the kind of history of Star Trek. So we've got Captain Kirk fighting Gorn as a limited edition coin.
They brought that back in Strange New Worlds.
Yes.
Or was it Strange? Or was it Picard? I forget. I think it was Strange New
Well,
Worlds.
and also the Kobayashi Maru. I mean, you've really got to be a fan to know about that.
Absolutely.
But that's the test that Kirk had to take at the Academy, and he cheated in. So that we've got a piece from that.
Which they show in the first Star Trek.
Yes, they do. They do. And then we've got a really special piece, which is all the different kind of divisions of Starfleet: medical, engineering, command, and we've got a set which is all silver plated as well, 0.999 silver plated, and it's replicas of all those emblems.
We're way better than half price here as well, £40. And again, you can spread the cost on everything. So if you've got a couple of things you want, again, if you've got kids who are into any of this, if you are just a big kid yourself, if you're a collector, look. Any collectors watching are just going to be drooling over this. I know that because I know collectors because I am one. But also, as I say, if you've got anyone in my generation in the sort of 40s or 50s, maybe even 30s, there's going to be a lot of appeal here. If they are dads and you are wanting to get them something very special for Father's Day, they will wet themselves with these items, particularly the bigger bundles. And as I say, if you want to literally split them up and give some of them, there's so much in them that Christmas shopping even, you could give them away as separate gift. They're very durable as well, very durable. Have a look at shopontvlive.co.uk. If you've just tuned in, click on live, and again, by all means, have a look and have a little peruse of everything that is in the show. It's 9 bundles, so if you've just turned on and you missed what we showed you at the beginning, we did a little preview of everything in the show. And by the way, if you do have a look on the web, we've got each piece, there's an individual image of each of the separate pieces, so you can look at them in more detail at shopontvlive.co.uk as well. And you can just see them in better light. And being fanatics, of course, they're all professionally photographed with great lighting and so on and so forth. Now, this year, one of the most iconic films ever made is 50 years old, which I can't believe. I mean, no, I wouldn't have seen it in the cinema. I'd have been 3. You would have been 0.
Your parent would have been very irresponsible
as well.
Taking you to see
Jaws.
this. Well, this is what coined the phrase the summer blockbuster. There was no summer blockbuster, and then this was the first one, and that's what coined the phrase. And it's going to be 50 this year.
And this was, of course, Steven Spielberg's big break.
Yeah.
And it was a film that was fraught with difficulties, because we were talking about this earlier. The shark never worked. It was one of those things, it worked when it was above water, but as soon as they put it in the water, it used to shake and judder, and it just never worked. And they overran by months. And by millions of dollars on the budget. I mean, it was getting problematic. I mean, people were almost fired.
You know what? The music is almost as important as the shark, itself. But and you know what? It stood the test of time. Can you believe they even do kids' swimming trunks? I never got this because I've seen them on sale. Kids swimming Jaws, kids swimming outfits. Why would you put your child in that? I'm a big fan of the film, but I wouldn't buy like a small child. But still, the fact is, it's a piece of pop culture history.
It certainly is. And look at this, 30 quid. Now, what's in the bundle? So we've got a bottle.
Okay, we've got the shark bottle opener. It's a magnetic bottle opener, so you can put it on the fridge door after you've used it, so that's great. We've got a limited edition pin badge, which is a shark tooth, but I don't know if you can see it there, but we've got blood at the bottom and the boat at the top. That's limited edition and individually numbered as well. And then we've got...
That's the bottle opener,
do you know what? That's why I couldn't recognise it. It's the way
key
around.
ring. There it is there, Aha!
But even the key ring is limited edition and individually numbered, and then we have the tote bag as well.
Amity Island, love it, love it, love it. Do you know there's a bit where Robert Dreyfuss's character, that he says about he's into sharks,
right?
And I was into sharks at the time, but I was into sharks largely because of Jaws.
Right.
I took great pride in my early single-digit years of saying, well, I'm into sharks.
Okay.
All because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, they were such a phenomenal cast. 10% of the stock is already in baskets. Remember, you do need to check out. Vicky just said, good morning, a nice haircut. Thank you. I finally got it cut.
Talking to me.
Oh, yeah, she was. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, yeah. I know, my hair was so long. You should have. I filled up Tony and Guy this morning. Well, I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to get it cut. You don't have these problems, do you?
No.
I wish in many ways that I didn't either.
Well,
or not.
but yes, Jaws. I have to say, it's the 50th anniversary. We're going to be. This is what we love. We've worked with Universal Studios for over 10 years, and we're going to be doing a 50th anniversary range as well.
Actually, do you provide Universal Studios with any of your merchandise?
Sore subject. The American. No. We are allowed to sell to the studios, the studio tour in America, but they are a tough nut to crack. Yeah. So yeah, we supply everyone from Hamleys in Dubai to Warner Brothers World in Australia, but Universal Studios we're just got to keep on knocking on that door.
Let's have a little look at the bottle opener, and of course the famous line. Oh, it's very weighty.
Yeah, well, everything's metal. So yeah, it's metal, and you'll have to turn that.
I'm showing the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry, they're pinned on obviously, but what's on the back? There's information.
Oh no, it's all just nowadays you have to put 27 different European languages and all that sort of thing. But yeah, it's the iconic kind of scene from the movie poster, so it's really cool. There's a good weight to it as well. You open the bottle by obviously the mouth, and then you slap it on the fridge door or radiator, wherever you want to put it, just for to keep it out of the way.
It's visual interest.
If you've got people round and you open up a bottle and you show them that, they'll go, wow, that's a Jaws bottle opener.
Yeah. I love it. And here is the shark. Well, actually, there it is. Right. So
you're going to need a bigger
boat.
Yes. I actually forgot that was there.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to show.
Oh, sorry.
You can't see it through the back of the cardboard, obviously.
I love that. That's really cute. We just wanted to have a bit of fun there. So you've got the three main characters on the boat. You've got the shark fin sticking out the water. It's heavily embossed as well, so it's not like printed on. You can run your fingers over that kind of embossed top.
Same also with the limited edition pin badge.
Yes.
So these are numbered limited edition?
Yes, on the back of the pin badge and on the back of the key ring is an individual number. So you get that number, you're the only person in the world with that number. And once that number is, once we've sold it out worldwide, that's it, we don't produce it again. Yeah. So what tends to happen is when the edition is sold out, prices do start to rise because the fans want to collect all the pieces.
I'm not being funny, but you could pay 30 quid just for something like that.
I'm not going to tell you what one of our pieces, it was a Jurassic Park piece, and somebody bought two of them and put one on eBay, and the price it went for was ludicrous.
Oopsie, sorry. Oh, I believe it. I know. Yeah. This is incredibly good value. I hate even talking about value when it comes to collectibles. It's almost like a bit of a dirty.
To be honest, you get it because you want it. You're a fan. It's just a bonus if it goes up in value.
And this is one of those things that, because I think a lot of people watching, they will have either been to see the film or will have seen the film at some point. So will either have
just
original
reminds them of when they were younger as well. It just puts a smile on people's face.
It's an affordable piece. If you're not a big die-hard collector, because not everybody is, but you have that sort of nostalgia for the film and you're a fan of the film.
It's a bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun, exactly. And look, everyone uses a key ring.
And if we look on the back of that key ring, you've got number 95.
Oh.
Yeah. So everyone is individually numbered.
On a key ring?
Yes.
It's mad.
That's what we do. Because we want it to sell out, and then that's it. Nobody can get it anymore.
Did I say to you before that if I stopped working for Shop on TV, could I come and work for you? Was that
I mean, if you're willing to work for £1 an hour, then I will hire you.
Hey,
for sure.
If I'm going to get a raise like that, I definitely will come. Yeah.
Okay.
And you get the tote bag as well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I love this.
Yeah.
It's a traditional tote bag.
Yeah.
Traditional tote bag size. Well, I suppose they vary in size, but it's a good size.
Again, it's a bit of fun.
It is a bit of fun.
Yeah.
The swim club.
Yes.
That's also your sense of humour, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Swim club.
Yeah.
I love that.
And of course, Universal Studios has to approve all of these.
Yes.
You know, we have to submit all our designs. They've got to approve them, and obviously and then we can sell them.
Yeah. And they are made to just the most exacting standards. It's quality all around. 433921's the item. And if you've just tuned in, remember, ladies and gentlemen, We are the shopping show, the live shopping show, exclusively on ITV1 and STV. And that means that you, instead of just looking at and enjoying these items, you can actually own them. You can buy them now. Well, like this morning, but you can buy the gear. I always call us this morning tonight. So, so yeah, all you got to do, two ways. Either go to shopontvlive.co.uk. Again, we are a partnership with ITV, so you're buying from a reputable source. Your money's safe. Or you can call, if you prefer to use the phone, 03333 241 241. And be part of the show. Come on, listen. The whole point of these collectible shows, anyone who knows me, you know, I am Mr. Collectables in TV. It's all about enjoying the whole kind of the nostalgia and the memories and the trivia as well. So if you've got any trivia that you want to share about any of the items we're showing tonight, whether it's Star Trek, Harry Potter, Batman, Friends, you name it, Jaws, obviously, then come on in, be part of it. That's the name of the game here. We want you to enjoy yourself. And if you want to dedicate any pieces that you're buying for somebody, I don't know if there used to be a way to record television, but you're welcome to drop us an email with a message. We'll happily read it out. And look, we'll do whatever helps you, A, enjoy yourself, B, get the most satisfaction out of our broadcast, and also C, most importantly, own some really great collectibles at phenomenal prices. £49 for the Clever Girl. I love that Clever Girl. He died, didn't he? The guy that unfortunately played, the actor, his name escapes me right now, who played the park warden.
Yeah, I know who you mean, but...
He was young, like 50. He was, yeah. I know, it was a great show. Who's the gentleman who said Clever Girl?
We're actually producing a limited edition coin based around that Clever Girl kind of phrase. So we don't have it here because it's still in development, but yeah, we will be releasing that.
Robert Muldoon, thank you very much. Yes, Robert Muldoon. He was great. He'd have gone all the way, I think. You know, yeah, I think he had a heart attack or something. That died very young, unfortunately, shortly after filming. Right, okay, now. So this is Star Trek NCC 1701, not 1701A or B or flippin' C. If you're a Next Gen fan, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you've got the originals. You've got Kirk, Spock, and all of the original... I watched The Voyage Home. It's my favourite of the original Star Trek films, The Voyage Home, the one with the whales.
Do you know what? I liked... My favourite was Undiscovered Country because it was the whole political thing and the Klingons, and my daughter actually did watch that. I think, to me, I don't know, that's my favourite.
I think they were all good except for the original motion picture, which bored me to tears.
Right. Okay.
But all of the rest of them, you know, The Wrath of Khan was very good, Search for Spock was very good.
And
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I went to the cinema to see the Next Generation films. Even though they were terrible,
God, yeah.
I still went as a fan.
Wait a minute. First Contact was not terrible.
First Contact was okay.
Whoa!
And I'm a fan. But we're talking about the films. It's different.
Very dare you, sir.
It's different to the series.
Yeah,
different to the series.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But I actually saw that in the cinema in Blackpool, I believe it was, with my parents.
Okay.
Because that was, gosh, that must have been the 90s, I would have thought. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of my favourite films of all time, but I loved in... the second Christopher Pine Star Trek film,
right,
with Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan.
Yes.
I liked, a lot of people, I think people were a bit unsure about it when it first came out, but having rewatched it, I loved that because it's alternate universe and the whole universe was changed because of the whole event. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the fact that it was flipped and it was Kirk that died, not Spock.
Yes, and I know this sounds like really minor, but when I watched the first one of those films, I can't remember the actor's name, the one who plays Doc, his accent
Carl Urban
was spot on.
So good.
Yeah, it was replicated it perfectly.
Unfortunately, not quite the same in The Boys.
No, but anyway, but we're talking Star Trek now. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You auditioned for a lot of roles,
I
don't
do,
you?
but then the stars always get it. Yeah.
Shocking.
But do you know, at the very least, I say he could have given me a call. I'd have helped him with the accent because it lets him down. But no, as Bones, he was fantastic.
Yes, he was. So,
talk us through.
The best piece in my all right.
Oh, no. You do.
All right.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Okay. It's this large piece here.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Open
is
her up for us.
right. Each box is individually numbered. It's limited.
So well made.
Thank you. It's limited to 1966. Okay, so that's it. There's only obviously 1966 being when Star Trek first was broadcast. So there's only 1966 in the whole world, and each one is individually numbered. They're .999 silver plated, and there's 4 display stands inside. So you've got the emblems we've got my finger's the wrong way, but we've got the medical.
Yeah.
Sorry, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got the medical,
from the right,
we've got command and engineering, and I can't remember the last one.
Well, I would imagine that would be. Would it is that officers?
Do you know what? I'm gonna take it out.
Do you know what? I've got to tell you this now.
Science. We had science.
I know this because when I was going to have a board game made once, and there are different levels of quality of cardstock and printing.
Yeah.
That you can do, and you can have the printing laminated. There was all sort of stuff that you can do. This is the most expensive form of printing that you can do, isn't it?
A lot of people.
The box is a work of art.
I have to say, we put almost as much effort into packaging as we do into product, and a lot of people do say that about us. So this is a really nice gift set.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 4 medallions inside, all silver plated, and then each one comes with a display.
Really heavy.
Yeah, and each one comes with a display stand, so you can have all 4 out on the display stands. And there's a symbol of Starfleet Academy. Yeah. So these are all the different divisions at Starfleet.
So Starfleet Medical Academy.
Yeah, and then you'll have Command. Yeah. You'll have engineering.
Ah! Oh, it landed on the crease of my. It landed on the crease of my trousers. Oh, there's a spare one in there. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Or is it 2 that? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, maybe there's an extra.
Oh, yeah, I think there's 2 pieces to each stand. You just put them together.
So that goes in there as well. Okay. We've got a little message that's coming in from Sean. Hi, Sean. How are you doing? Thank you very much for watching. My son Eddie has autism and is into collections like there is no tomorrow. I've bought some of these sets before and the quality is amazing. Money well spent, and I guess I'll be buying more.
Thank you, Sean.
Listen, I've been in the collectibles world for a long time. I mean, all my life. And I've never come across better than this. There are a few that might be comparable, but this is top line, top of the range.
We appreciate that.
There's literally no expense spared.
Okay, but we want them to be affordable and collect. Everyone can afford to collect them.
So you get those. I mean, that £40 for that alone would be a bargain. But then what else you got over there?
Well, we said before about the Kobayashi Maru, which is the test that he takes. There you go. Yep. That is limited to 5,000 worldwide. It's individually numbered. And, oh, yes, you get a little card in there which says, I survived the Kobayashi Maru. That's nice. So it's metal, it's embossed, it's limited edition, and on the back, it's individually numbered as well.
I'll show that once we get our close up.
And then there'll be a display stand inside as well.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you show us that close-up again, please, Chris? Would you mind? Sorry, thank you. Bear with. There we go.
There you go. So you can see the embossing on there. So, yeah.
Just brilliant. Absolutely. And again, heavy.
Now, what number? Oh, that says samples. I've taken it out of our showroom. That's why. Yes, I'm going to get my hand smacked.
But it's all embossed. I mean, it's all embossed. I just love this. It really is superb. And then you've also got...
We've got... I love this coin.
Put that one back for us.
Yeah, I'll put that back there. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to open this up so you can have a closer look at the front and back.
Everything's flying. So look, I know you're going to want to see everything before you...
Was that a pun with Star Trek? Everything was flying. Yeah.
Warp factor 9.
Yeah. So, on the front...
Please check out, because we don't have big quantities of these either.
I don't know if anybody can see that.
Yeah, we'll see
we've
that
got.
There
we go. I'm terrible with showing this off, but we've got Kirk on the front.
Yeah.
And I really want to read what it says around that. I can see Captain Kirk at the bottom, and then there'll be
as we can get, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. And then on the back, who does he fight in that famous episode?
The Gorn.
The Gorn.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can see just there, just near the Gorn's head, the number. Because every coin is limited edition and individually numbered as well.
Incredible. And as I say, I think Strange New Worlds is where they brought the Gorn back, because they'd never really tackled them in modern day Star Trek.
Do you know what? I wish I would have sent it in. There's a picture of me with somebody dressed as a Gorn at a Star Trek convention I went to. I'm such a geek. Anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
And the worst costume probably in the entire of the original Star Trek series, wasn't it? You know, it was so.
Oh yeah, it looked so fake.
Costume.
Yeah, I know. But that's what's so good about it, you know.
Yeah, well, it was very low budget, really, for its day, and it failed miserably. It was cancelled after 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And then it was only because of syndication in America that people started watching it, and it gained its popularity. And look where we are now. You also get this wonderful limited edition pin badge with Mr. Spock on it.
Yeah, again, a bit of fun. Yeah, that's. But again, on the back of the pin, it's individually numbered. That's our kind of, you know, unique kind of thing about us. Everything we do is limited edition.
Just brilliant. The whole, I can't believe this. The whole lot. This is not a choice of can I have this, or this. There are 4 pieces. One could argue that that's £10 a piece.
Yeah, I think
but
if you went on
medallions alone.
Well, I was just going to say, I think if you went on our website right now, I think that alone is £50 off the top of my head.
Sure, I believe it. So you're saving £57 from the full price on their website. Please do check out again. We don't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. About 20% of these already spoken for. And you know what? Here's the thing. If you're a collector, and I mean if you are a die-hard, complete and utter, you know, certified and certifiable collector like me or like us, I can tell you for a fact that there is nothing else like that I'm aware of out there like that. But also, you'll know Fanattik and you'll appreciate the quality. So really now, tonight, it's all about the price, because you won't be able to get those anywhere else at these prices that I'm aware of, certainly not from Fanattik. And of course, if people do resell on eBay, what do? They want to make a profit. They don't want to, you know, they want to sell it for cheaper than they pay.
No, the value tends to go up. Like I mentioned that Jurassic Park piece. I think at the time it retailed for £35. And he sold it for $1,000. Not listed it.
No.
Listed it and sold it for $1,000. Because once the edition sells out, you can't buy it.
But that's the thing. We can't guarantee these things go up in
no,
price.
not at all.
But that's the thing. Once the editions are made, the moulds are broken, they're never recreated. That's it. And so, you know, 9,995. Some of them less. But that out of 7 billion, is it 6 or certainly 7, maybe 6 billion people in the world, it's a very, very small percentage that will own these pieces.
I have to say, we started off limiting things to just 1,000, but they sold out in 24 hours, and then so many people were disappointed. So you've got to find that happy medium. You know, you still want it to be desirable, but you know, you want to sell more than just 1,000.
All right, so now this next bundle is one of the just the best value items we have. It's an 11-piece bundle. It is Back to the Future, the 88-mile-an-hour 11-piece collection. You get all of this. This is not a choice. You get it all. Want to talk us through it?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned before. Oh, which one are we doing? Are we doing the part 2 or the part 1?
They kind of changed on a bit. All right. It's 11 pieces, so it's part 1 and part 2 of
Oh, in
right.
total.
So can we go back to part 1? Is that possible? All right. So,
okay, cool.
So there's 8 of the 11.
Right. Yeah. Marty and Doc are my favourite, the 2 vinyl collectibles. Yeah. They sit on your desk and they just look amazing. Yes. I love the bottle opener. Again, it's magnetic, so it goes on the fridge after use. And then at the bottom, it's difficult to see on that picture, but it's a 24-carat gold-plated ticket to Biff Tannen's casino.
We'll see that in a minute.
Yes.
Shall we? Well, okay. So, what do you want to? Can we see the last 3? Because we haven't shown. There we go. You also get the stopwatch medallion, the casino set. I'm going to show you that now, and this incredible hoverboard desk pad and coaster.
Yes.
So what would you like to show first?
Oh God, I'm going to go for the coaster. Not the coaster, sorry, the desk pad and coaster set.
Right,
so this is the packaging for it here, which makes it's a nice gift box. We were nominated for Gift of the Year in the UK for our desk pad and coaster sets. So what's a desk pad? In the old days, you had a mouse pad and you just put your mouse on there. A desk pad goes across your whole desk and you can fit on your laptop, your mouse, everything. Yeah, and I love this.
Look, and it's got it's just the same quality as a mouse pad. With slip back.
Non-slip. It's really thick material, and it's in the shape of a hoverboard, so that goes across your desk. And then what we wanted to do is,
like that,
yes,
that.
And what we thought is, what else can we do? What else can we add to it to make it different? So we also made
a coaster,
as well. So you get the desk pad and the coaster set in this box.
Let's use the. I'm going to move these forward. I don't want to sort of belittle Marty and Doc Brown, but they're almost sort of like the smallest component, and they're brilliant too. But we've got to go to Biff Tannen's.
Biff Tannen, yeah.
One of those your side.
I will do. Okay. So
have a look at this. His Pleasure Paradise.
Yeah, and I know this kind of this overall look kind of matches what's in your house because we wanted to go for Gordy because that's what he was like in the film. Sure. So if you stayed at the Pleasure Paradise Casino, this is what you would get. Watch it all fall out now. Yeah. This is what you would get. So you'd get a little certificate saying thank you. Where am I? Thank you for staying at the Biff Tannen Casino. You get a 24-carat gold-plated, let me see there, ticket to the Biff Tannen Museum, which you see there. 24-carat. Oh, it's all metal. 24-carat gold-plated poker chip, and even a 24-carat gold-plated.
Look, double-sided.
Yeah. Pin badge, because in the film he had that as his kind of like lucky symbol. And if you and up here, we commissioned an artist to create this artwork of Biff Tannen. There you go, holding the lucky horseshoe, just as he did in the film.
Amazing.
And then if you close it and turn it around, your box will be numbered, and there's only
1985.
Because that's the famous year in the film, 1985.
And this is one, look, again, that could easily be 120 quid on its own.
So each one is numbered. I've just stolen this from our showroom, and that's why it's not numbered,
That is extraordinary. Look, you've got a holographic seal on it so that you can, you know it's legit.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just one
even
of 11 pieces.
Yes.
Go on, sorry. What
I was going to say, even on the side, if we close that for a second. So this is the quality of the print. You can see it's reflective there. And even on the side.
Coated. It's
coated, Biffco with a little poker chip down there. So again, it's all about in-world. That's what we're trying to do.
That's just one piece. So you get the hoverboard, you get the coaster, you get the two figurines, you get that. Is that it? No, hang on. What else have we got here? Oh, no, we got... do you know what? Let's show the... Oh, it's just the box. Have we got the clock itself?
Yes.
Thank you very much. It's not a teeny-weeny, itsy-bitsy clock. It's a proper clock.
And it's glass. It's glass at the front, and...
Well, glass or plastic? Glass, actual real glass.
That's glass. Yeah, that's glass. Sorry, when you said glass, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. So it's glass.
Glass.
It's glass.
It's glass.
It's glass, yeah.
Aye.
So it's glass, and again, look, it's simple. It's not over the top, you know, but it's because... But the fans love it. Yeah. You just hang... Literally, if you've got a hook on the wall, that's it, goes in there. Well, one battery, you're done.
You could take a photo of you and a friend next to it.
Oh, yes. Back to Future 3. We are going to be doing some Back to Future 3 items this year.
Amazing. Superb. Well, I almost consider this one of them because, of course, in the original Back to the Future, the clock is destroyed.
Yes.
I know, obviously, they go back to they go to the past, and then it's back. You know, it's not. But it just one of the best film trilogies ever written.
Yeah.
I mean, the perfect stories interlinked with each other and concluded with great satisfaction. Yeah,
and I find it hard to fault, but then maybe I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses.
Now, we showed you the casino set already.
Yes.
So let's have.
So this is a smaller piece, again limited to 1985 worldwide. It's 24-carat gold.
Sorry.
If Rob doesn't break it, it's fine. So this is a ticket as if you went into Biff Tannen's casino. So it's $5. It's got like the ticket stub at the end. Yeah. It's got all this is sculpted. It's heavily embossed.
Gets the stand.
You get a stand inside. It's individually numbered. Is that a sample as well? No, that's number 1210. Yeah, there you go. So, and that's 24-carat gold-plated.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
See, I'd pay, what, 20 quid for that? Easy, 20, 30
You'd pay more because it used to... Yeah, it was... The price on our site, I think it's £30 off the top of my head.
Very
just for that one item.
Very reasonable. I don't know how you've actually done this, but I'm glad you have. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
So that's also this is all together. It's not
Yes.
a choice.
It's a set.
It's worth getting this because it's just so much stuff for your money. It really is. Let me see, what have we got next? Where's the triple pin? We'll get to that in a sec. So we've got, look, to put your drinks on, you've got a set of
four. There's 4 of them, and one design is of the hoverboard, and the other one, if we turn it around, is of the clock. So there's 2 of each inside. It's a non-slip cork base. They're embossed designs as well, so you get 4 in there.
Shall I try and take? No, it's not going to work.
Well, if you take it, you bought it.
I'll break
if you open it, you bought it.
Yeah, that's right. So you get that. Sorry, Chris. You get that as well. I love the fact that you've got this magnetic bottle opener.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Yeah,
I like it.
And again, it's not embossed. It's what's the word?
It's metal, but it goes with the coaster. So just those 2 alone make a nice gift because they go together.
That's a resin.
Yes. Yeah, like on the top, it's very smooth.
Yeah.
Very tactile. And again, magnetic, so you can put it on the fridge.
Did you know? Actually, it's a good story. Chris was just because when I worked in the States, one of the companies I worked for, I worked with our current chief technology officer, and he was a producer back in those days, and he bought, because he loves Americana and what have you, he bought a DeLorean.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was parked outside and everybody, but he got rid of it very quickly because it kept breaking down.
Oh, well, we had a DeLorean come to our work.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got pictures of the team in the DeLorean just because we're big geeks, and it was just a nice surprise.
I remember going back to my early days in the States, so there was a movie-used DeLorean, not DeLorean, a proper Back to the Future DeLorean, outside of the Back to the Future ride.
Yes.
Parked outside. And then when that closed and became the Simpsons ride, they just shipped it off to LA. And it was just sitting, rotting on the backlot tour. And they've since completely restored it to full movie. I mean, they had to go and find parts or make parts that, you know, it was a lot of junk that the designers just pulled together from various places to make the parts, but they recreated it faithfully, and it's now on display at Universal Hollywood.
There's nobody in this world who doesn't know exactly what it is when they see it.
Oh God,
yeah,
I know. And who hasn't wanted one? That and a Batmobile.
Yeah,
any of them. There's so much more.
So,
I mean, yeah. 3 more, right? So here, sorry, I was holding this up. This looks like Japanese.
Yes, it is. What we thought, because Japanese is quite in, we thought we'll create like a Japanese-themed set of 3 pin badges. So it's like anime characters of.
What does that say?
Back to the Future.
Oh.
And if we, and even on the side, sorry. So on the side, we've got Japanese on the side. This set is limited to just 5,000 worldwide.
Yeah.
And it's all Japanese themed. So if you were a Back to the Future fan and you think, wow, this is a really kind of unique piece. So that's quite cool.
Pin badge as well.
Again, now we actually, again, commissioned an artist to create this piece of artwork for us. It's heavily embossed, limited edition, individually numbered as well, and it's a blooming big pin badge, that. So yeah, we're really, really happy with that. And then finally, yes, see how you did that? Special effects.
Amazing.
We don't need CGI here, do we?
Who needs it?
So this is a medallion which we did in the shape. Oh God, I've got to get you out of the box.
Careful. You're going to open the box. You have to do it all in situ.
Oh, sorry.
He hasn't got the technique.
Do you know what? I'm going to give it to you. Yeah. It's quite tight, that.
It's quite tight.
But
blimey!
I know it's. But again, it's limited edition.
Crikey!
I think I might have to give that. I'm going to give that another go because it is a really nice piece.
All of it. You get all of it. It works out at less than 12. But it's about £10 a piece.
Did it?
Yay.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to take it out. Okay. Oh, this is so cool.
Saving £117 from the price. If you were to buy this all individually from the Fanattik website right now, that it would cost you £237. And there it is. Look at that.
So we've got, it's heavily embossed.
Yes.
You've obviously got, it's in the shape of a stopwatch. We've got the DeLorean.
Clutch.
Yeah, and then if we turn it around on the other side, oh, it's quite thick, quite heavy.
Quite heavy.
And then on the back, Great Scott, 1.21 gigawatts.
1.21.
And that has a number on it. It's
1.21 gigawatts.
Yes, that is 1,431 out of the edition size. That is, and it comes with a display stand as well.
So 40th anniversary this year.
Yes.
And 10 years ago, when I was living in Los Angeles, we did it was the 30th anniversary, and I can't remember the name of this comic store. It's gone now, unfortunately, but it was at the time one of the most famous comic book stores in the world, and it was on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. And they had at the back, they had a very, very famous comedy store as well, where every comedian who was any comedian would perform, and it was comics and all manner of collectibles and so on and so forth. And they staged, they did a staged readings,
Right.
Script reading, and Meltdown Comics. Thank you very much. Yes. And Chris Webster, our director, is very knowledgeable.
Or he's very fast on
Or he's
Google.
very good with Google. That's
Yeah.
right. Meltdown Comics. I mean, I used to go there all the time with my son, you know. But I played the role of Doc Brown.
Wow.
It was really, really cool. Anyway, right.
I've met him, by the way.
Have you?
No.
Christopher Lloyd?
Yes, and he signed a Back to the Future poster for me. So,
Really?
and it's now framed and in our building in Cheshire.
Amazing. Remember, you can spread the cost interest-free if you wish. $41.98 times 3, and remember, it's not a sort of PayPal isn't just for each individual item. You can spend a total of up to £2,000. So if you want to buy a few items, load up your basket, check out once, and then you'll just need the one approval from PayPal, and the order will be placed and it will be on its way to you. Have a look on our website at shopontvlive.co.uk, and you will be able to see everything that is in the show tonight. Now, still to come, folks, we have the Harry Potter set, which we've got 2 of them actually. This is the Harry Potter that's got the kitchen sink in it.
Yeah, almost.
£198 saving. It works out at £6.67 a piece. It is extraordinary. So you've got Harry and you've got Hermione, but everything that you could lift as a fan from the films and the books, in fact. Because I favour the books as well. When I did my audition for Hagrid, it was an unsolicited audition, which I don't think anyone from the production actually saw. It's on YouTube right now if you want to see it.
Were you outside the building shouting in?
No, I wish. But the line in the book is, Harry, you're a wizard. Whereas, of course, in the film, it's you're a wizard, Harry. Just little things like that appeal to me. But yes, at Rob Lock on TV, Rob Lock with an E, at Rob Lock on TV on YouTube, and it's the last video I posted is my audition for Hagrid, which I'm not going to get, which is a great shame for me. But anyway, let's move on. That's coming up. It's a big old bundle. It really is. Now, I am probably the biggest Friends fan on the planet.
Okay.
I've sat on the Friends couch. Actually, there were several of them.
I think I went to see there was a Friends theatre play. I think.
Was there?
Do you know what? It might have been unofficial, but I did.
Right.
Myself and my wife went to see it in at a theatre. I can't remember what it was called now, but it was like it must have been the unofficial kind of Friends.
There's a Friends experience somewhere now.
In London.
In London, they've
Yes.
recreated the set, haven't
Yes.
they? Yeah. Actually, a friend. No. Somebody who used to work at a company I worked for bought the original couch.
Wow.
I don't know if they still have it. But anyway, let's go through what's in it. So do you want to start left to right or right to left?
Well, we'll start with the one you've got there, which, again, it's a keyring.
Yeah.
You might think, oh, it's just a keyring. It's a
Yeah, well, it's
large...
30 quid, yeah.
It's a large keyring. It's heavily embossed as well. So it's not printed. It's heavily embossed. And on the back, let's turn it over. Right. Oh, look, you guessed it. It's limited edition. It's individually numbered. And we've also put some other kind of little nice touches on the back as well. The coffee cup, the couch there as well.
I can't read. What is that? Meet us at Central Perk. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Coffee is better with friends.
there you go. So it's again.
Could this be any better?
That's good. So again, it's just that little touch of having the extra information on the back. It just kind of helps.
Oh, I broke a nail. I didn't realise. Sorry.
Well, so that's limited edition keyring,
yeah.
And then we move on next to that one to unisex necklace. Again, limited edition, individually numbered. I'd rather be watching Friends.
Lovely. Isn't that nice? That is really good. And then, so where's the number on this one? Is it
There should be. No, if I to grab that, and
Sorry,
I will. There you go. If we have a look, there. Actually, you can hold that.
I've got,
okay. I've turned it round. I've turned it round.
You hold for a sec. I'm just trying to take this nail off with that.
Ow! Can you see the number there? Sort of.
Yeah.
So it's numbered on the reverse. Everything is numbered.
Brilliant.
This isn't plastic, by the way. This is metal.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And how long is that? Do we know?
How long is it?
How long is the necklace?
Oh, I'm afraid that's above my pay grade.
Right. Okay. I'm just trying to see if it says it anywhere. It's about neck size. Right?
Yeah, I would say neck size.
So you get that.
Good.
Then you get a pin. Yes.
Yes. The pin is okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
From a famous episode there. Again, limited edition, individually numbered on the reverse, heavily embossed as well because it's all metal. There you go. You can see it. Hello, my name.
I think she appeared 3 times.
Yeah.
That was Phoebe's.
Yes.
Sort of non
Alter ego. Yeah. So again, we just thought it's just a bit of fun. People wearing that.
Yeah.
So yeah. There we go, limited edition pin badge.
Okay, so
Then
that's
next
in there,
we have something that's new for us, tech decals.
Decals?
Yeah, so what these are, they are removable stickers that you put on the back of your laptop, on the back of your phone, and then if you get bored of them, you can change them around. So you get...
Oh, wow.
Again, I'm a terrible hand model, but this is all
the
I
one
can do.
with... Look,
you are my lobster. There we go. Oh, twinsies. So there you go. So there's...
Oh, do you know, I said to my son only last night, probably the best line ever in any sitcom is, I would love to, but I don't want... All right, I wish I could, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Phoebe said, it's just so
Well,
brilliant.
we've tried to... Look, there's so many iconic things we could have chosen. This is what the fans in the office...
Joey special, 2 pizzas.
Yeah. So this is what
Phoebe's aunt's cab.
Yeah. And so you get... There's 4 sheets, a heck of a lot. So you could do your laptop, you could do your phone, and then there's...
Well,
and then there's more that you could... There's so many you could give to your friends.
Yeah.
So you can give to your friends. Oh, I should be paid for this.
You should.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's plenty to share.
Money.
No.
Oh, well, we've seen that one already, haven't we?
Yeah.
Here
So
are some of the other iconic lines. I love this. Can we go through the one? It's a moo point. It's moo. It's moo. What's not to like? How you doing?
I like, can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
Yeah. Joey doesn't share food. Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're going to love it. Oh, that's what they said to Rachel in the pilot episode. Brilliant. Which just after she cut.
Again, we've kind of it could only have been created
got off the
by
plane.
fans.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, that gets me. That does.
So yes, so you get 4 sheets in this pack here. So there's enough for your laptop, your phone, and your friends.
And also, you know, it's great for the younger kids as well, who just might like the stickers. So those you get.
But they're removable.
But they are
so
removable,
you can take them off later and put them somewhere else if you want to.
Oh, right. Lovely. Then...
A charm bracelet.
Charm bracelet, yes.
And you're going to have to zoom in on this one.
Yeah,
it's limited edition.
Yeah.
As usual, individually numbered.
Things limited.
Yeah. But you can see, I'm going to have to try and move. So you've got you can see the photo frame. I'm going to have to try and turn. I have to lift this up, sorry.
Yeah. So you've got, what did I see there? I think I saw the frame.
You've got photo frame.
From the door.
We have.
From Monica's apartment and,
Coffee.
Coffee. And Phoebe's guitar.
If I can turn it
smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
There we go. And if you look on the back, there's a tag. And the tag is what is numbered.
Ah.
Because everything is, of course.
Super. All of this for 3 grand. For
3 grand?
3 grand.
Wow, let's retire.
Sorry. £30. I don't know where 3 grand came from. You got some coasters as well.
Yes. Yeah. We've got one here. Well, there's 4 in there, and there's 2 of each. So this is We Were on a Break.
Yeah.
And
we were on a break.
They've all got cork bases, so they're metal with cork bases. It says Friends on there. And then we
I think our coaster has a cork base. They're in Ireland.
Funny. And then Central Perk, which is perfect.
A friend of mine's son, when the show first started, and this was in the infancy, really, of the internet, because it would have been 1993 that it started. He registered centralperk.com.
No.
Yeah, and he owned it for a while. And once the show got really, really big, Obviously, Universal, I think it was, wasn't it? It was NBC.
No, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yeah. They I think they ended up suing him, or I believe they actually bought it from him for a very, very large amount of money.
Wow, I bet.
Yeah.
And then
it was a complete flop in the States.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on NBC, and it's because it was so popular here, because it was the first ever sitcom, American sitcom, that didn't explain the joke. And also it was very sarcastic humour and very much the British sense of humour. So it was an enormous hit over here, and that's why it kept going.
Wow, interesting.
And then, of course, it became a phenomenon. I think, 50 million people tuned in just to the US finale alone. I did Two Broke Girls, an episode of Two Broke Girls in the States at Warner Brothers, and we were just next to the soundstage, the Friends soundstage. It was, it was great.
Wow, cool.
A bit of Hollywood.
Well, and then the very last piece on here, it's another limited edition pin badge.
Yeah.
And it's the famous it's not peephole, that sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
What?
It's the
the frame, the door frame.
Yes, the door frame, where you can peep out.
Spy hole.
Spy hole, that was it.
Yeah,
peephole.
Peephole is a different thing.
Yeah, we're not selling peepholes now, no. So, but again, it's limited edition and individually.
So Martin from Kent, he sent us an image of the keyring he got. We can't show it, unfortunately, but he got it from last September. And he also has a comment, and that comment is, surely Frasier or Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't, sophistication's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's the crafting of the jokes. Frasier is an amazing show. Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm an enormous fan. Do you know I got an audition for that the day I got on the plane to move back to England?
Wow.
And because Larry David is, you have to actually riff with him. You have to improvise with him. And so a friend of mine got the role instead. 3 episodes he got out of it.
Wow. I love Frasier.
Frasier's very good.
I've even watched the remake. Not as funny, but the Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Yeah, I know.
He's the funniest thing
in it. Yeah.
In the the latest series. Yeah.
It is. I just think that the jokes in Friends, the cleverness of the jokes was. I've never seen writing as good as that. Do you know, actually, Leslie's going to hate me for this, but sorry, Leslie. You can change on if you want. I'll just talk over whatever we've got to do. So there is a thing called the Friends effect.
Okay.
And I was there in Hollywood when it was happening. So because Friends was such a cultural phenomenon, and they'd managed to find 6 incredibly attractive actors and actresses who were also incredibly funny. I mean, their delivery, it was impeccable. It's a masterclass in comedy. So everybody at the time in LA, in Hollywood, in America, was trying to find the next Friends, trying to find the actors that could do a similar kind of, that were good looking, but also do a similar kind of job with the comedy, and they could not find them. So it was either we want funny and good looking, and then in the end they just said, oh, we'll just go with good looking, and it killed comedy in the US. To the point that when I left, the only way you really knew if it was a sitcom was because it was 22 minutes long. Because when I did Two Broke Girls, the first script I was sent was hilarious, and I went to the table read with all the cast, and we laughed at like drains. And then every single version of the script that came out, because the network executives get involved, the studio executives,
the lawyers
get involved. Everybody's got an opinion. By the time we shot the show on the night, it was the most unfunny piece of rubbish I've ever worked on. And of course, they would even, when you do a sitcom in front of a live studio audience, like my lines, I'd gone from a massive part down to 2 lines. And the lines that I had were rubbish. And we shot them on the day, and the audience didn't get any laugh out of the audience. So what they do is they cut, and then the writers have a little discussion, and then they come up to you. You're in full costume with all the cast in front of the audience, and they go, okay, here are your new lines. This, and this. Okay, ready? Go. Pictures up, and you shoot it. And they still weren't that funny.
Right.
But that's the way it goes. It's just the way it is, But hey, look, it was a great job, and I was glad to have, I got paid. So doing a sitcom in front of a studio audience is the best gig you can have, because it's a 9-to-5 job. Right. Except you're not there 9 to 5. You're there for maybe 2 hours one day, an hour the next, and then the long day is the taping day. But it's money for old ropes. It really is absolutely fantastic. If you can get a job as an actor on a sitcom, I recommend it. I'd recommend that for myself. Now, we've moved on to Harry Potter. This is our 18 piece set. We're going to start with 3 key pieces here. There is so much in this. If you know any Harry Potter fan, and let's face it, there are millions of them. HBO are now they're doing a TV series.
Yeah.
If you don't know about this, which each season will be a book. I tried desperately to... Do you know I managed to get hold of David Heyman, the exec producer of the films, and Paddington, and I mean, he's one of the most successful Hollywood producers in the world, or sorry, producers in the world. And he was lovely. And I said, look, this was a year ago, I expressed my interest for Hagrid. And I got an email responder that said, I'm on holiday, I'll get back to you when I'm back in a couple of days. He responded to me the next morning and said, thank you for your interest, really appreciate it. Obviously, it's early days, we were in the middle of a strike and they hadn't even hired a writer, let alone a casting director. And then I followed up with him when they had hired a casting director, and he was like, yeah, don't worry, I'll pass all your stuff on to the casting director. My agents contacted the casting director, where they were given the usual brush off. And so my agent said to me, look, just put yourself on tape and I'll send it to them. And I sent it, I mean, I did everything. I did everything I could. And unfortunately, because I'm not an A-list celebrity, they weren't interested. Do
you know what?
It's not a meritocracy, Hollywood.
And do you know what? There's things that we do, but we only get involved with shows and films, video games that we love. We generally love. Yeah. And sometimes we pitch for things, and we know we're fans. We know what the fans want. This would be great. And the people in the suits, they just go, for whatever reason, it's just not meant to be. And you've just got to,
you've just got to
power on through.
The very least you can do is try, right?
100%. 100%.
Well, I'll get one day. Doctor Who might be up for grabs again in 5 years, so I'll try that again. You've got to keep trying. But I have to say, I am an enormous Harry Potter fan, and I loved Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid. I'm identified. I've been Hagrid for 20 years, because when the films came out, if Hagrid were a real person, because of my resemblance to Harry Potter and to Robbie Coltrane, people would come up to me and, it's like they were identifying a famous person. And I've had that all my life. So I feel so connected to that character. But I just rewatched all the films again recently. They're phenomenal. Let's go through.
This is going to be perfect for you then.
It's a dream. It's a dream come true. 18 pieces.
Yeah.
Biggest saving of the show.
Yes, there is a lot here to go through. So let's start with this. This is a lithograph set. And now, they're not posters.
No.
They're art prints produced in the UK at one of the UK's oldest printers, which is in Cheshire. And it's produced on satin paper. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up. It comes in a portfolio.
This is art. You'd pay ka-ching money for these alone.
I really hope you've washed your hands here.
I'm not going to touch them.
No, you are, because you're going to have to. You're going to have to.
Oh well, all right.
I'll use my. Should we take them out?
No, you hold that open.
Okay.
You're
going to have to take them out. Okay. So these are.
They're really thick.
These. And it's satin paper, and these
Diagon
are
Alley
locations from the Harry Potter.
Did you ever get it, Diagon Alley? Did you ever understand what it is?
In relation to what, though?
Well, Diagon Alley.
Go on.
Well, it's diagonally. It is Diagon Alley. Yeah.
Okay.
There's even a remark when they go through the chimney.
Okay. Well, the good thing about this is because there's 10 pieces, you can either create a feature wall or you can split them up and give them to friends.
Are these in any particular order? Or?
No, you could just take them out. There's 10 of the most iconic locations for Forbidden Forest, and the colours really do
Hagrid's
pop.
House.
Yeah, and so and as I say, the colours really do stand out.
Hogwarts, I've heard of that. The grandstand. The artwork is just beautiful. This is worth £30 on its own, the lithograph set.
It was actually more than that.
I was going to say, because £30 doesn't sound...
No, because there's 10 prints in there.
Yeah.
I think originally this was £50.
What have we got next? Oh, Hogsmeade, lovely. I'll go through them a little bit quicker.
Okay.
We've got so much
Hogwarts
to go through.
Express,
Express, which is in Scotland. It's in near Ben Nevis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The actual Hogwarts, where the railway is.
Yeah, and then the outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah. Do you know Hogwarts changed several times, depending on which film you watch?
No.
Yeah. The exteriors were shot in Scotland, but the models, or the CGI, I suppose, it sort of gets extended every film.
Okay.
And changes shape. Yeah. Then we've got
Knockburn.
Oh yes.
Alley.
Yeah. Lovely. That's Bellatrix Lestrange.
It's all the little touches in there
It
again.
really is. Who did the artwork?
Well, this was an artist for Warner Brothers who did these.
Right. And then we've got Ministry. I love the Ministry of Magic set. Was just one of the most impressive film sets I've ever seen. And then Privet Drive, Home, of course.
So you get, and there's more. So,
I thought that was the last one.
No.
Sorry. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah. Oh, the Quidditch pitch.
Yeah, and that's the last one. It's very thick. It's satin paper. You get all 10 in a portfolio.
Yes.
I'd
frame these and have them.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
It's a 14 by 11 inches, which is a really common size to get frames for. You can get them anywhere.
So you can buy them ready made.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's one piece. We've still got 17 to go.
Yes.
So let's hurry up.
I'll leave that on there.
Let's be quick. Okay, so here we've got
unisex necklace, Dumbledore's Army, and it's on like again metal limited edition, individually numbered, and then we've got here a very large Harry Potter wall banner.
Lovely. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to open this, aren't we?
Yeah. Let me put. Can I put?
Yeah, you put that down.
Lovely.
Let's open this. I've got one.
Oh, that
corner
was
here. Should have been a comedian.
Should have been, yeah.
Where? There you go. If you get that, we may even have to stand out. It is. We might have to stand up for this one.
That's
But
all right.
it's. Yeah.
Lovely. Look
There you
at
go.
that.
And it's quite lightweight, so all you need is a little pin in the wall or a tack.
Hogsmeade's finest, something fresh.
Served fresh.
Served fresh.
Yeah.
It's beautifully made.
Yeah. And
That's sort of like
so it's a big old size.
Scarf type.
Yeah. And you just hang it up with tacks.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that's just three pieces in what is a massive,
Right. Sorry, I'm not going to
massive set. No, not going to fold it.
I'm not going to fold it very well. Okay. Now, of course, we have to have some coasters.
The coasters, and we've based these on. So you got the Leaky Cauldron. Yeah, the pubs, basically.
The pubs, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and hide my finger around the back.
So we've got the Leaky Cauldron.
Backed, yeah. Leaky Cauldron, yeah.
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 And then there should be the 3 broomsticks there as well. I think that's upside down.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, hang on, what's that? Yeah.
The 3 broomsticks. And on the back it says, well, it's Harry Potter. It's a non-slip cork base as well.
Yeah. There's
so you get 4 of them.
Made. 4, so 2 of each design. Basically.
2 of each design, yes.
Brilliant. So you get that. Oh, blimey.
There is a lot.
This is crazy. Hold on.
Now this first piece.
Incoming. Should I give you some of this back, Fiona? It's like.
This is brand new. We've only just released this.
There we go. Sorry, there's too much here almost. It's like, Yeah,
this is a heavyweight metal limited edition keyring. So on one side, again, I'm not used to cameras. We've got the address in Surrey, which is where my wife is from, but that's just a coincidence. And then, again, I'm terrible.
It's a letter.
There we go. It's the letter that got delivered, and guess what? It's individually numbered on there as well.
Really? That's a surprise. It's not like you've done that before.
I know, shocking. So, but that is a heavyweight, and it's limited to only 5,000 worldwide. That's it. 5,000 keyrings. Once that's sold out, it is sold out. It is gone. So actually, we don't see people using them. They're going to keep them on the card.
They're so collectible. Yeah. Then a set of 3 enamel pins.
Love potions.
Leslie, how are we doing it? Do we need to pick up the pace on these a bit? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, we'll have to be quick.
Okay, it's based on Love Potions.
Based on Love Potions.
Done, dusted.
Shot of it. There it is. 3 pins. Bada bing, bada boom.
Potions, pin badge. Again, limited to 5,000. It's 3. You're getting 3 pins there.
Okay, you get those.
Night Bus, limited edition medallion with a display stand inside the presentation box.
Lovely. Then you've also got, if I'm sure I get it the right way.
I love it. It's a silver-plated ticket to the Quidditch World Cup final. If you want, I can open it. If we don't have time, we don't have time. Okay, it's a big block of metal, and it's silver-plated, heavyweight, and again, what's that number on the back? It's numbered. Did you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and it will have a display stand in there. That's just a sample I stole from the showroom. So there we go. And then sticking with the ticket theme,
it's silver-plated as well.
Yes. The Yule Ball. That's what they were invited to in one of the films. That's a lot bigger than the other ticket, actually. And it has all those details from the Yule Ball. Look
at the size of that.
It's a big old piece.
Was that
Don't test me. Don't test me on that. I'm not the Harry Potter expert in the office, but
Half-Blood Prince, I think it was, wasn't it?
I'll take your word for it.
Dunno.
But again, limited edition, individually numbered, with a display stand inside. We haven't got time. You can't take it out. Can't take it out. But guess what?
What?
It's numbered on the back.
It's numbered on the back.
Yeah.
So I love your accent. I find accents infectious.
Okay. And again, just a bit
Goblet
of fun.
Oh, of course, Goblet of Fire. Yeah. I threw my name in the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, what happened?
Nothing. I didn't get chosen. Why did I choose? Sorry, I'm not bitter at all.
No.
Butterbeer.
Not bitter,
No.
Yeah, there you go.
I love a bit of
again, a bit of butter fun. That's all. It's just a tin sign. It's got holes in all four corners, so you can just pin it to the wall. Just a bit of fun, that. Oh, I love these. I am going to have to open these.
Oh, go on, you.
Sorry.
All right, go on then.
Right, okay. These are all limited edition unisex necklaces.
Yeah.
And if we open them up, this is the Azkaban necklace.
Oh, yeah.
The packaging is amazing, if I do say so myself. Look at that.
Right, so Samuel's saying he loves Friends and he loves Back to the Future, but could we, for the next show, bring something from the Big Bang Theory? Have you done Big Bang?
Oh, do you know what? We can do Big Bang, and we've just not got round to it yet.
When I shot Two Broke Girls, it was across the way from the Big Bang, and they were shooting at the same time.
Do you know what? It's on our list of things to do, but we've got so many titles, it's difficult to prioritise. But we are going to do something.
Two Broke Girls was one of these funny events for me. Speaking of Harry Potter, there is a connection. Because John Lithgow used to shoot Third Rock from the Sun in the same soundstage where we did Two Broke Girls, and he happened to be at Warner Brothers that day, and he happened to pop in while we were doing the run through in the dressing room, in the makeup room, and he came in and sat and chatted with us. What a lovely bloke.
So we've got this unisex necklace, which is the Prisoner of Azkaban, so that's really cool.
Yep.
And again, if we go over to Rob, he's going to open this one.
Oh, love it. Yes,
that is the flying key. That is silver plated.
Lovely.
And guess what?
What?
It's individually numbered.
It's not.
I can't believe it.
I cracked my nail and then I stupidly just pulled it off and it made it bleed. Sorry about that. Apologies.
But it's lovely packaging. It really is.
It is. All of it is lovely. Again, look at the sleeve on this. Look. This is coated cardstock, beautifully finished. If you went to the Harry Potter shop in Cambridge, you'd be paying full whack for this. If you went and bought these individually from Fanatics right now, it would cost you £318. We're saving you £199. And then to cap it all off, the final two pieces, I won't bring the boxes over.
You've got a clock there as well.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's do the clock. It's Honeydukes. Look at this. It's just endless, this. This is about... It's 18 presents all on... sort of
glass frontage, and it's all the sweets that you...
the chocolate frogs. Yeah. Vomit.
Our creative director, Melissa, is a mad Harry Potter fan, and she's the one who's behind almost all of these products.
What have we got? Sprouts, baked beans, vomit, grass. Have we got earwax somewhere? There is earwax at the top. Sardine. Bogey, and what's at the top? Tripe.
Earwax,
Oh,
yeah, it's got the earwax. Yeah.
You should make Harry Potter specialist jelly beans. Leslie.
We're not allowed to do food, I'm afraid.
Oh, really?
No, we can only do what's on the list they allow us to do.
Oh,
so
fair enough. And then you've also got Harry, and you've also...
I love the vinyl figures, and again, just a nice little touch. Even what you think is a barcode on the back, well, it is a barcode, but that is also... Oh, no, there we go. That's also vinyl.
Oh, yeah. Even the tag.
It's just the nice little touches.
Just fabulous. Just absolutely. Looks... Somebody just said he looks like John Oliver. I think John Oliver looks like Harry Potter.
Yes.
No, stick a pair of glasses on him, he'd be a dead ringer, wouldn't he?
Is that more, or is that...
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Have we got more?
Sorry, I forgot about these. You've also got these pins.
Dumbledore's Army pin badge. You get more pins, and guess what?
They're all individually numbered.
You got it.
How did I guess? That is proud member of Dumbledore's Army. Again, it's bringing the fantasy world into the real world. You've got Gryffindor and Slytherin as well. Every single one of these items we've just shown you is included at £120.
Yeah, I think it was a silly price, like individually, what it would work out at. But yeah, it's really nice.
Well, it's £318 if you buy them all individually. Yeah.
Okay.
So you've seen it all. So that's the whole collection. You get a job lot, basically. A job lot. And you can spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to. Yeah, come be part of the show if you're watching and you want to say hi. Share your memories of whatever it is that you happen to love, whether it's Back to the Future, whether it is Jaws, Harry Potter. What else we got tonight?
Batman.
Batman, of course.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
They should have done like a northern Jurassic Park.
Should they?
Yeah.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Or welcome to Heaton Park. That's what we have in Manchester. Heaton Park.
Oh, Heaton.
Yeah, that's our park up in.
Lovely.
Up in Manchester.
Now, we're going to move on. We're going to stay with Harry Potter. We're going to show you... actually, before we do that, we'll just have a quick little look at the website. There is everything in the Harry Potter Chosen One bundle. That's also... Now, if that... Yeah, that's the one we've just shown you, isn't it? Sorry, that is everything sort of unwrapped. And you can also see, if you go to the website, you can see each item individually, and you'll see them in greater detail. Obviously, we've been rushing through them. But you've got the Butterbeer wall banner, Hogwarts letter key ring, Honeyduke's wall clock, the Flying Key necklace, the Azkaban prison necklace, the Harry Potter vinyl figure, the Hermione Granger vinyl figure, Dumbledore's army necklace, the Butterbeer tin sign. That's only half of it. That's part 2. What's in part 1? Oh, sorry. Apologies. They changed on when I didn't notice. So they've also got the Yule Ball ticket, Slytherin house badge, Dumbledore's army pin badge, 4 metal coasters, the lithograph set, the Night Bus medallion, Gryffindor house pin badge, the potions triple pin badge set, and the Quidditch World Cup ticket. All of that. All of it. For 120 quid. I've never seen such incredible value in a collectibles item ever. Now, here is Harry Potter 2. So maybe you haven't quite got the budget for £120. So let's make it easy for you. And this is under 100. We're at £99. And this is the Defence Against the Dark Arts. I'm not going to say anything because they haven't officially confirmed casting rumours at the moment. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not happy with some of it. A lot of the fans are not happy with a lot of it. And that's all I'm going to say.
All right, I'm not going to get involved in it.
Don't get me started.
No, I don't want you crying in this.
No.
No. Okay. I've got 2 of my favourite pieces of Harry Potter of all time in here. Yeah. Number 1, we've got just in front of you. It is a ticket to Hogwarts. It's London to Hogwarts. It's a replica ticket. It's limited edition. It's individually numbered. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
Is it individually numbered?
Yeah, it is. It's crazy, isn't it? But look at the detail on the front, though. Look at the detail. Amazing. We don't need to see all the different languages. Hey, look at that.
3, 5, 4,
It's a number.
It's a number.
It's a number. But the level of detail on there, we were really happy. That was one of the first Harry Potter pieces we designed.
You could do a brass rubbing of that if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, you could. I think everybody who sees it, that's just iconic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were really happy how that turned out. Really happy.
King's Cross, of course, is where the platform is.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you not been to it? No, you're coming to Euston, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we're from up north, yeah, so Euston and then straight back out of Euston, don't need to see anything else.
Well, our Warrington studio, when I go up there, I go from Euston to Warrington, not surprisingly. Then you've got the Hagrid, you've got the lovely vinyl, there he is.
Collectible,
Rubius Hagrid. I should not have said that.
No, and then don't hold those tears back, okay? Now, in front of that, I think, if the camera goes down, I can't quite see it from where I am.
It is the Hermione Granger.
Yeah, that's just one of the coins here. So we've got Hermione.
Yeah, let me show you quickly.
We've got Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Who else have we got? Weasley. We should have Voldemort. I really like that one. That's really nice. Yeah.
And also, what's his name? That Harry
Potter. Yeah,
Harold. Yeah.
So we've got him as well.
Are they individually numbered?
Hold on, let me think. Yes, they are individually numbered. Yes, they're all individually numbered.
That's so you got all of them.
Yes.
All of them. Right
then
there.
we wanted to do something different. So again, produced here in the UK on I don't want to bore you, but it's 300 GSM textured paper. It's individually numbered. They're limited to 995 worldwide, 995 worldwide.
Wow.
We hand number each one.
Yep.
You get a certificate with each one.
Yep.
And it's the rules to Quidditch.
Oh, my.
Yes.
So that would answer a lot of questions if you have them.
Again, it's a bit different. You know, that's what we're all about. So that's what we've done. Then we've got a set of 6 enamel pin badges, which is all about the Tri-Wizard tournament. So it goes well with the rules of Quidditch.
Yeah.
And then we've got pin badges based on the game as well.
And last but by no means least, something
this is
rather special in front of you there.
100%, 100%. So what we wanted to do...
Sorry, this is only 10 pieces. We've got more. Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Okay. So we've created everything to do with the journey that Harry took to Hogwarts. So this is designed as if it was his... Let me move that out of the way. As if it was his chest, his trunk.
Yeah.
We open it up. Inside... We see all the artwork that we created there.
Wow.
You have the list of all the things that he had to buy in Diagon Alley.
Yep.
Then we have, it's all precious metal. We have a 24-carat gold-plated envelope. And
£60 that is on its own, at least.
Let me just... And you can see on the back.
Oh,
look
my
at that.
God.
Yeah. So, it's all metal. Then we have... again, we were talking about the train ticket, London to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
We've done it in silver plating there.
Wow.
And even the pin badge is 24-carat gold-plated, which is said we're bringing that envelope, and then he got the ticket, and it's all about his journey to
Harry's Owl.
Hogwarts.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So
it's so beautifully made.
And it's in a premium box as well.
Premium doesn't cut it, mate. It really doesn't.
So that on its own...
I'm in Hogwarts heaven.
Yeah, that on its own is on our website right now. I think it's £50. Or it might even be 60 off the top of my head. 60.
And you get all of this. And what else is there that we're missing?
Hold on, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 pieces.
Oh, yes, so we've got... Yeah, all right, so we have shown them. Leslie's misleading me. How dare she? How very dare she? No, it's because these were hidden back here. So all 10 pieces. So you remember you get the medallions as well. There is the pack shot.
I love Harry.
Oh, Harry. Didn't you wonder where your parents learned it all? Oh, fabulous, fabulous.
It is a really nice set, that.
I mean, nice.
If we had time, I'd love to show you the back of the Dumbledore coin, actually. But because it's really nice.
We can make time.
Let's see. Here it is.
We'll keep it back.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll keep it because our floor manager's changing everything. So she's working her tushy off tonight because it's quite a lot of stuff to do. This,
you know, she's not even sober.
No,
but she's doing a great job.
She's doing a great. It's all that butterbeer. I told you not to bring a bottle of that. So 195941. Please check out your baskets. Otherwise, if you don't pay for it, you don't get them. Unfortunately, with just the way we work around here. £99, better than half price. And do check out shopontvlive.co.uk. You can see all 9 of the bundles that we've got for you tonight. Remember, Father's Day is around the corner, but also birthdays. Just thank you gifts. General collectors' enjoyment. If you know anyone who is a collector, if you are the collector, obviously you'll be buying these anyway. There's a replica Batarang. This is all in the Batman bundle, the world's greatest detective 15-piece bundle. There are your Wayne cufflinks, and that's a mat, isn't it? Is that another one of those?
That's a desk pad, desk pad and coaster set.
Just brilliant.
Replica number plate. Yeah, and again, that's a replica of the actual card that was shown in the film. There we go, another vinyl figure, Harlequin. Again, the Joker. Batman, of course. A wall banner. Again, we'll show you that when we get to it. It's a big old bundle, that one.
Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Batman. I have to say, I rather enjoyed. I know it wasn't the highest rated film in the world, but I liked The Flash. I thought its heart was in the right place. And I loved the return of Michael Keaton. He was just superb. And then all of the DC heroes at the end, you know, the Christopher Reeves and all the Supermans. You know, have you seen it?
No, isn't there another Batman film planned though? For
Yeah, I
think
didn't
there
like
is
the
another one
Robert
coming.
Pattinson film. I did not like.
Right.
But I got to say, it did spawn the Penguin and Colin Farrell.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Colin Farrell.
Yes.
Wow, what
That
a
makeup.
performance.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic, come on, Vic. You got to go get to the car, Vic. Everybody should have a purple car. It was just superb, that show.
Yeah.
Really, I think he deserves to win awards for it. I really do. But yeah, 2020, whenever it's 7, Robert Pattinson shooting the second film. I just thought it was a bit too noir. It was a bit too
Dark.
It was boring.
Right.
Let's be honest.
It'd be better if you were in it.
I don't know what I'd play in. A Kingpin, actually, my son has said for years.
Would you shave your head though for
I would,
it?
absolutely, yeah. But Vincent D'Onofrio is a fantastic Kingpin, so no hard feelings there.
Okay.
If they'd cast the person as Hagrid, who they were talking about initially, every time everyone was like, "What?" And I'm not going to say.
We're not going to dwell on
he's
it.
a great actor.
Yeah.
In his lane, Hercules, for crying out. Hercules was almost Hagrid. Can you believe it? But good thing I'm not bitter.
Now we're on to my second
Yes.
most favourite film, Jurassic Park.
Spared no expense.
There is another Jurassic film out in, I think, June this year. It's all new people. There's
Yes.
nobody from the first three
supposed to
or
correct
the next
everything
three.
yeah.
But I've seen the trailer for it. It looks great. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it.
Going to see just for that.
Yeah, 100%.
But
So,
no, because the Jurassic World movies were okay. They just... Do you know what they did?
do you know what? People love the park. Jurassic Park was just so amazing.
Oh, God.
Anything you put up against it is going to come across as
I watched.
a poor
You
second.
see, I know that Lost World was not one of the biggest of the trilogy, most successful, and in fact, it wasn't even particularly well rated amongst the critics. But that's the second film, and that's the one with Jeff Goldblum. But I just love Jeff Goldblum, and I thought he was fantastic in that. And
He's an amazing actor.
yeah, and our famous northern actor. Oh God, he was in Brastoff. He was the hunter. He was hunting the T-Rex, the Bok.
Oh, with the bald head.
Yeah.
He's no longer with us. Yes.
Wait. Came back to me in the end. So let's go through all of this.
Crikey. Okay.
Yeah.
Where to start?
Start with the egg. It's like the chicken or egg situation.
I like it. Okay. But I really like this set. Okay, so this is resin, and it. We originally started. Okay, well let's do this resin egg.
Yeah, and that's 2/3 of the price of the bundle. That's normally 60 quid.
Right, and we were going to do the cane separately, and then we decided, no, okay, let's do it together in the same box. So it's 2 collectibles for the price of 1. And if you zoom in, which I don't know if you can because it's small, but the mosquito...
There's a mosquito in there.
Yeah. Well, not a real mosquito,
no,
of course.
you know,
yeah. So they were. You can kind of see it.
It's a scale model, and it's got a scale mosquito in it.
Yeah. So there we go. So we've got the cane, and it comes with its own little display stand.
Yeah.
And then we have the egg there as well. And then this is limited to 1993 because that's obviously when the film came out. And on the back of the box, this is number. Oh, you'd have to move down. What number's this? This is number 592
of 1,993 worldwide.
Yes, because that's when the film came out.
Now,
so I really like this.
How big a geek are you when it comes to Jurassic Park?
Quite a geek.
Can you tell me something about that egg and that scene in Jurassic Park?
What would you like to know?
Well, there's only one thing. Anyone who knows will know there's one prominent thing.
Is this about the dinosaur coming out of the egg?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what you're getting at, though.
There's one of the biggest continuity errors in the
Oh, yes, I did.
1 minute the egg is there, and then they take another shot, and it's not.
Yes, I was aware of it. I wasn't sure what you were getting at there, but yeah, I am aware of that. No, so we've got this. So I really like this set. This is super nice. And then what we've done with this next piece here, this is... let me just double check, the Park Ranger Service Award. So we spoke about this before.
Yes, we did.
So say you'd worked for InGen.
For reals.
For real world, and you'd survived 5 years, you would be given this service award. Let's open it up. Oh, we've left the little protective thing in there. So what you would get is a little certificate, which I'm afraid has fallen out, but it's all 24-karat gold-plated. We have a medal, which is on this side. So we got a medal, we got a coin, which says Park Ranger on there, and can't really see it. I'm going to have to pull it out.
We had an email, by the way, from, who was it from, Leslie? Ian. Hi, Ian. How you doing? Says he loves the film. Which scene was my favourite? Which film? We're talking original Jurassic Park. I think when the T-Rex is coming and Jeff Goldblum in the car when he sees the, he starts to sort of get nervous. And,
okay.
Yeah.
So, well, when the water in the cup was vibrating,
Yes.
so we've
Do you know how they
done
did
a play. Go on.
Oh, you don't know this story?
No, I don't know this
They tried everything, absolutely everything. In the end, they got a guitar string and rigged it underneath and twanged.
Oh wow! Okay, that's so cool. Yeah. So, but we've done a play on that where we've got the the footprint.
We can't, the footprint. Sorry.
Yeah,
right.
And then that is a 24-karat gold-plated walkie-talkie because that's what all the park rangers had. Yeah. So you get a little certificate. We've got the coin. We've got the medal. We've got the walkie-talkie. It's all 24-karat gold-plated. And you get it in a presentation box.
What a great gift!
And just it's limited.
Break it all up if you want, yeah.
To 1993, because that's obviously...
Yeah, when it came out.
Yeah. Now, this isn't numbered because I stole it from the showroom. But that's where the number goes.
21, I saw it in Harrow.
OK.
And it's the first time... Well, I think everybody, when they saw this for the first time, would just like... They couldn't believe how realistic the dinosaurs were.
Yeah, 100%. It still holds, holds water today.
And they almost did all of it in stop motion. And it just was not good enough.
Right.
They couldn't get even the best quality stop motion that they could do, and that's when they decided to use computers. And it was actually, I forget the gentleman's name who worked for.
It was groundbreaking though. That
he made a computer model, and they weren't interested in listening to the idea. And he at a meeting, he set up a computer monitor in reception. I think it was in the reception of where they were all going to meet. Completely went above all of his sort of everybody's wishes and advice and instructions. And showed a concept of the T-Rex walking.
Okay, wow.
And when they saw it, they went,
I think I have seen something about it. Yeah, God bless him then.
Yeah.
You get...
Sorry if you're watching, I forgot your name.
Tote bag, Isla Nublar.
Yes.
Tote bag, so we get that as well. We get a large wall banner, and we're going to have to model this.
Right.
Out. So again, let me see. It's a big one.
It's a big, and again you can hang this on the wall.
Oh, hold on. You take that.
This
side.
has little eyelets as well.
Oh yeah, they all have eyelets. So, do you know what?
You had it right.
So, I know I did right. Okay. Oh, it's big.
Sorry, that was my attempt at the T-Rex.
So you get that.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
You've got, hold your end tight, and then I can stretch it out. There we are. And then you've got. Oh, you've got the goats. You've even got the goat.
Yes,
What happened to the goat?
Yeah, you've got, so it's all the things, the little things that you saw in the film. We've tried to put them all in there, even the bandana. And we've got the walkie-talkie. There's even a walkie-talkie down there, which obviously we've replicated in metal in 24-karat gold plating as well. So all the little touches are there. So that's really nice.
I love that line. I forget exactly about the tree. When the kids were so great in that.
Oh yeah.
About, I'm not afraid of climbing tree or whatever it was that she says. Yeah, well, you weren't in the last one. Very good, very good. I forget the exact line, but just brilliant. And do you know, now, can I get really geek? No, sorry.
Is Leslie going to shout at you?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay, next. We've got
important to see the product. Reminisce.
We've got a unisex necklace here. Now, I really like this. So it's a mosquito in amber. Let's open it up. The packaging, I love the packaging. Our team works so hard on this. Let's see if I can open the box. Oh, sorry, I moved it, but there you go.
Wow, and that's resin, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's made to look like it's the amber.
Yeah, I know. But they call it resin, don't they? They use a resin on top.
And look at the bone design. And what's that down there, Rob?
Is that an individual number?
Yeah.
No way.
Can't believe it, can you?
God.
Look at that. Love it.
Lovely, incredible.
Okay, what's next?
Keep going.
Okay. We're going to have to speed up.
Got a badge.
We have a limited edition coin, of course, featuring the T-Rex. Yeah. We've got a replica security badge. Yeah. So this is from Jurassic World, and you can open it if you want. So that is like, because we saw in the film there was a security guard wearing it. We went, love it, let's do it, let's replicate it. So that's what we've done. So that's a replica from the film. And you can actually, there's a clip on the back so you can actually wear it as well if you wanted to do that. I'm hoping
Luke.
Yeah, so you can wear it as
And there's a stand if you
replica.
want to stand it up. Yeah.
Yeah, because will people wear it or will they just display it as a collectible?
Display it.
There you go.
Yeah.
We've got a metal magnetic bottle opener, which is blue.
Right, there it is.
From Jurassic World. So we got a little bit of Jurassic World in here as well as Jurassic Park.
Yep.
My favourite piece, totally. I love it.
5,000 worldwide.
I think we've only got, you know, a really small amount left.
Yeah.
We've designed it, the box as if it was a crate. So even on the back, there's claw marks. There you go, that you can see.
Yeah.
But please open that up, or do you want me to open that up?
No, I can do it.
If you like the necklace, you're going to love this.
Wow.
It feels, it's so tactile.
All of this for £99.
Everything.
Normally, it's £267 worth
Yeah.
of stuff. So you're saving £168.
Yeah.
£9 per piece. That's so weighty.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that the egg is worth £65. There's the individual number. This is so...
It's what, sorry? What was that on the back?
It's an individual number on the back. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah. 3829. And remember, a lot of these have been selling for a while. So out of the 5,000 pieces,
we are down to our last amount of those. That's it, and then it's gone. It's sold out. You can't get any more.
And once you've got it, you've got it.
Yep.
And, others might want it.
And then the last two pieces, if you remember, in the Jurassic Park Jeep,
Yes.
there was a hanging down from the rear view mirror was like a pass. So we've replicated that pass in metal.
Gosh.
But that is limited to only, there's all the rules. What you've got, when you're in the Jeep, what you can and can't do. But that one, there's only 1993.
Oh, really?
So that's it. So once that 1993 is gone, that's gone, yeah.
So you're getting some really seriously limited pieces.
Yeah.
They're limited edition anyway, but the limited editions are extremely limited in this pack.
Yeah.
I think, is that everything? Did we cover everything?
I
there is a
think
tote bag as well.
Well, I did show that before.
Did you? Okay.
But let's see. Yeah. There we go.
I think that...
Oh, no, we didn't show that.
Oh, no, we didn't. Sorry.
Crikey, there we go. Right, yeah, so what we've done is a set here. This collector set is a limited edition. It's all limited edition.
Yes.
We've got the pin badge and we've got the medallion again, the mosquito in the amber. And it has a built-in display stand.
Oh,
so hold on a second.
Wow.
Let me see. Oh, what's that inside? We have Mr. DNA art card as well.
Dino DNA!
Yeah, and it has a triangular internal display stand.
That's superb.
So you can either have it out like that, or you can close it and have it in the box.
And all faithfully reproduced from Universal Studios.
Everything is approved. We have to get everything approved by Universal.
Yeah. What time is it? Can someone tell me the time? Oh, it's nearly 2 in the morning. Wow. Time's flying. I salute you, sir, for the quality of all these products.
Thank you very much.
When you get these at home, honestly, I promise you, I mean, some collectibles are very well made and others not so much, but they're rare or they're limited edition, and so you put up with it. But these, I've not really come across such consistent excellence in everything as the products that you produce.
Well, thank you very much. We only work with the brands that we personally like, because the fans are going to sniff you out. If you try and just kind of label slap something, it's not going to be appreciated. We only take it on if we... I love that. Yeah, so everything we do is new. We tool it all new.
It's designed from scratch, isn't it? By you and your team.
Yeah.
You see, this is what I would just... I tell you, if I didn't have other ambitions, I would apply for a job to work with you tomorrow. Because I mean,
you wouldn't get it.
No, I know I wouldn't
you
get
could
it.
apply for it.
Well, it's like, most of the jobs I apply for, if I want them, I don't get them. But it's very tough out there at the moment in the entertainment industry. I was reading an article yesterday. The sound stages in Hollywood, they're by large, they are empty. They're just sitting empty.
I actually thought you were AI when I first sat down.
I am.
I thought,
I am. I'm
you're not really there. I could put my hand right through you.
Hologram.
That's shocking.
Yeah. I know. Because people can't afford my daily rate, so I just project myself in, you see.
Okay.
And as Leslie said, I did get this job. I suppose that's
something. Yeah.
It's something, yeah. Destined, doomed maybe to be...
Oh, hold on. This is my second show with you, and I want a third and a fourth. So
you shall.
Okay.
You shall have your shows.
Cool.
No, when it comes to collectibles, this is not work for me. This is I could sit and do this all day.
That's cool. Me too.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go to Jurassic 2. So this is the Clever Girl. What a line! What a line! What a line! Because he's hunting, doesn't realise the other velociraptor.
Yeah, right there.
Pack hunters.
Sure.
And it's just before a certain death, he's like, "Clever girl."
Yeah.
It's like, hold on to your butts, you know.
Yeah. No, well, this is look. I love all Jurassic Park items.
Yeah.
This is a much smaller set than before, but again, we put a lot of effort into every item. So your first item there is a pack of playing cards. Is it a normal pack of playing cards? No. What we've done is we've designed it as if you bought it from the
gift shop Jurassic Park.
In Jurassic Park.
Wow.
So it even says Open Day Edition. We've distressed it so to make it look like it's been damaged. Obviously, you know, when the gift store got damaged. Yeah. And please open it up and let's have a look at just some of those cards that are inside. Oh no, they're sealed. Oh, well, hold on.
I can show you the Joker, the Dino DNA.
Yeah, and then we've got I think the king is the T-Rex.
Dino DNA.
Yeah, and so different dinosaurs are featured in there as well. So that's
is it okay to open it?
Oh, go on then, go on.
We'll get Fiona to.
That's your Christmas present now, sorted out for that. Yeah.
Oh, I'll happily take that.
Next, we've got one of my, again, another favourite piece. Yep. It's the Velociraptor claw from the beginning of the film. Again, it's magnetic.
Have some respect.
Yeah, it's magnetic, so easy storage.
It's a bottle opener.
It's a bottle opener.
Oh, that's so close. Oh, blimey, it's heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't do anything by halves, do you?
No, no. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it properly.
Look at the profile on that.
Yeah.
I've suddenly started talking at Mickey Mouse levels.
Then we have replica number plate.
Yep.
And then we have drinks coasters over here. We have Clever Girl.
Clever Girl. Oh, yeah.
And we have Prehistoric Paradise. And we have, on this one, it's 4 different designs. Normally, we just do 2 of each.
Yep.
But on this one, we've got 4. An adventure, 65 million years in the making. And Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I can show you the cards now. I'm going to try and hold my bloody finger. I mean my finger that's bloody.
Blood, sweat and tears you poured into this show.
I put everything into this, I did. Have a little look. So there's your Dino DNA. There's another one. So those are your Jokers. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look.
And you can see the DNA strand. That's the theme going around the cards.
The other way. So hold on. So I don't get them out of order. So
You're trying to count those cards, are you?
Yeah. They're so great.
Yeah. And there we go. So all the king, the queen, the jacks are all dinosaurs in there, basically. Yeah. And then finally, again, we've got... What's that? We've got, just as before we had the Ranger Service Award, this one is if you worked in the genetics division.
Yeah.
So say you've worked there for 5 years, well done.
Congratulations.
Who's that up there? Mr. DNA.
Mr. DNA.
You get a certificate. That one was missing from my sample before, but there you go. So that's what it looks like, certificate. Well done, you've worked for InGen for 5 years. It's all precious metal. We've got 24-carat gold-plated medal, coin, and DNA strand. That's a pin badge.
That's a pin. Oh, see, I'd wear that.
Yeah. Well, then you take it out of the set, but it's up to you.
I suppose. But the real collectors buy 2, you know.
Yeah, I know. So there we go, and it's in a beautiful presentation box as well.
And that's still not all, right?
No, that is because this is a smaller set than the other set.
But by Jingo, it's a really complicated
this should be £50–60 anyway, but you're getting the whole set for that price.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the set of 4 metal coasters, the Genetics Lab Service Award set, the gift shop playing cards, the number plate tin sign, the Velociraptor claw bottle opener, and the InGen keyring. Now, we've also got Batman coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. So we can show you that on the website. Would you mind giving us a little idea, an overview of what's in the Batman set?
Well, we've got a desk pad and coaster set, which I really like. We've got some in-world replicas. Like, we've got a replica SWAT badge from Gotham City. That I'm really excited to show you as well. We've got a wall banner. We've got replica cufflinks that Robert Pattinson was wearing in... his Batman film. We've got a 1960s replica Batarang, which I really, really like. We've even got a schematic of the Batmobile, and that metal piece...
Which Batmobile?
I'm going to have a look here. The Batmobile, I can't tell you. You will probably tell me by looking at it.
Oh, blimey, that's... I don't know what Batmobile that is.
Yeah, well, that was... And that's actually made in Wales.
Oh,
we had that made in Wales. That metal sign.
That is no Batmobile that I've ever seen before, but it's a concept Batmobile.
Yes.
Concept car.
Yeah.
When they were goes back to the days when all the big American blockbuster films were shot in the UK.
Okay.
That's going back to that actually. Production in people are fleeing Los Angeles and America for that matter, and they're coming this way because of tax incentives and such. But Pinewood Studios, they had the original Batman film, and I was at school. I was driving.
Is this another story where you broke in?
It's the story.
Right.
So I was driving. So
I hope the police are
17,
listening. Yeah.
And my friend and I went to just go and have a look at Pinewood Studios. Just not look around, but just go generally for a drive. And there used to be not an alleyway, but like an area where you could park up, and there was a hole in the fence to the back lot. And curiosity, we went in. And
criminal intent, I believe they call it.
Criminal intent.
Not curiosity.
But we didn't make the hole or anything like that. We just wandered in, and the set, the exterior set of Gotham City was still there, still standing. Yeah. And we just walked around it. And one night we went there. We went there several times. The cocooned Batmobile was there. And we took pictures of me and my friend and I in the crater.
Pinewood.
At Pinewood in the.
I can't beat that, but I did go to. I was invited to Pinewood Studios, and they were filming Tomb Raider.
Oh wow!
And Lara Croft, but they took us on the big James Bond stage, which was where the temple was, which is at the end of the film or something. And I saw. What's her real name? The Lara Croft. And she looked at me and I looked at her, but I didn't know who she was because I don't know what she'd done before those films, but it just wasn't, she wasn't familiar to me. Right. But I saw her and I knew who she was afterwards anyway. But that was Pinewood's an amazing place.
I worked with her dad.
John Voight,
a show called Ray Donovan. He's a lovely bloke, really nice bloke.
Okay.
Yeah, the 007 stage. It's 55,000 square feet. I think it's still the largest sound stage it's certainly the largest water tank sound stage.
Oh yes, I've heard that. Yeah.
Because like any Bond films where all the submarines are, that's all done on the 007 stage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was amazing. And I tell you what, one of my enduring memories of seeing the set of Gotham City was you could look this close at something. And it looked like either steel or whatever, but it was all just painted plaster.
Well, do you know what? I can beat that. You might have been on the Batman set.
Yeah.
I've been on the set of Coronation Street.
Well,
tell you what, and that's not plastic.
That's not.
There's real cobbles on that floor.
Real cobbles.
Yeah. Right.
Now,
let's do a Coronation Street range next time.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Let's do Batman. I'm actually going to call my production company Wayne Productions.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Wayne stands for with an E. With an E, because I'm Rob Lock with an E.
Ah, okay.
I wanted Wayne.
You won't get sued then with that explanation.
No, exactly. No, well, okay. Wayne Enterprises had been taken.
Yes.
Obviously. So
right, where should we start?
Well, I love the mixture of Batmans
from different generations, different genres. But again,
half-price offer, saving £160.
Should we start with your wall banner?
The wall banner, yeah. Oh, here it is. Should we hold it up?
We're going to have to.
See, what a great gift! It's something that's great to have in the kids' bedroom, you know.
Oh, the man cave.
Or the man cave.
Or the women's cave, whatever we call it. She shed, I like that.
Yeah. And where is
famous comic book cover?
He's at home, washing his tights.
There we go. So it is
Gotham City.
Yeah, nice artwork there.
Yeah. So this is comic, obviously.
Yes.
Batman.
So it's a replica of a comic book cover.
Yeah.
And again, it's got the eyelets at the top, so they're really easy to pin up.
I love that. It's so well made. you know, over-engineered, I think, would be the way I would.
Again, I've referred to my wife. She hates it when I say over-engineered, but we do go the extra mile, that's for sure.
You really
right.
do.
What is next? I can't see because it's
the Joker calling card.
Now this is from. It's limited to 2008 because that's when the film
Dark Knight Rise, from Dark Knight,
from the Dark Knight. Yeah. So in the film, the Joker held up this card.
Yes, I know.
So we've replicated it in metal. Let's see what's on the back of that. There is a display stand in there. Is there anything on the back? Oh, yeah, but it is in there. We've got a really nice design on the back. And what's that on there?
What number is that?
It's a number.
Do you know, that's so
There's a good weight to it. There is a good weight to it, yeah.
And here we go.
So limited to 2008, because that's when the film came out. Now, the next piece, I like this. I mean, I like them all. Let's go for this one. Okay. It is a replica SWAT badge from Gotham City. And if you take it out...
Has it got a clip on the back?
You've done
Oh,
this
no,
before.
wait. You've got... And a leatherette.
Well, it's not it's faux leather because we don't... Oh, yes, well done. Yes, we're trying to be...
animal friendly.
There we go. So, yes, and it's on the back. You can either wear it as a pin, or you can wear it as, you know, just as a clip on your outfit, or you could just hold it, or just keep it in the box.
Oh, that'll be great at Halloween, that will.
Yes. Was that a Welsh accent? I think it was Wales.
I don't know. I can't do that one. I tell you what, when you get it just blows my mind how good the quality is of these things. They're so realistic. There's no imagination required when you see these. Like, you know, for example, with the things that are from in world, that if you got it from in the actual world, if that world existed. There's nothing in your product quality that would make you go, yeah, it's just a replica. That's just like the real thing.
Yes, right. This is the cufflinks. This is limited to when the Batman film came out, which was 2022.
I love that. See, when my friend got married, I had Superman symbol cufflinks. We all had
okay. I've got Superman
have you really?
cufflinks. Oh, we're so geeky.
I know.
But yeah, so this is the Wayne ones, because in the film I remember the scene. He was literally fiddling with these cufflinks, and so we thought, hey, let's replicate those.
Super.
So we got that. Yeah. Sticking with the Batman.
Yes.
We've got this one here, which is limited to 5,000. So if we take that out,
ooh, I love it.
We've got on the front the Batman.
So that's
we've Gotham City there,
obviously.
But then turn it round. It was the Riddler.
Oh yeah.
So there we go. So we got that.
Wow. Do you know? I bumped in. I was auditioning at there's a particular production centre in Hollywood where a lot of auditions would take place, and sitting outside with his assistant was Joel Schumacher as I exited the building, and I had to bite my lip to not say to him, "You ruined Batman."
You wouldn't be invited back there, would you?
No.
But sticking with that Batman, limited to 5,000 worldwide.
Oh wow! Look at that! Gosh.
Is that the Gotham City one?
Stacey has asked if we could do Transformers and Monster High. That's a good one.
I am doing Transformers.
Ah, good.
I just haven't brought them here because we've only got limited time.
Yeah.
But I'll bring Transformers next time.
There you go. There you go.
But we stick with Transformers like from the 1980s cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Rather than like the latest Transformers, just because that's what we are.
Yeah.
So that was a Gotham City medallion. Oh, you've got number 2.
I've got number 2. Wow.
Amazing.
Do you know who did the voice of oh God, what was the name of the character? Omnicron or something.
Do you mean Optimus Prime?
No, in the original 1985 Transformers the movie.
No.
Orson Welles.
No.
Yeah. It was the last job. Well, yeah, it's the last job he ever did. It's either Unicron or something.
Wow. I think that almost sounds like it's made up. But okay,
no,
wow.
No, it's true.
Wow.
Because I've played Orson Welles a couple in plays.
Oh, okay.
And there was one that was about him auditioning.
Yeah,
for
you
the
do
role.
have a bit of a look of him actually when he had his big beard going on.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So what's next? Crikey. Replica 1960s. We've done that one. It's the 1960s Batarang.
I researched him extensively.
Now it has an internal display, like a triangular display, and if we also open it, oh, it's not here. Hold on, is it? Is it in between? Yes, it is. Sorry, the cameraman that hates me.
So I went all Coronation Street then. Oh.
So we've got all the, like a history of all the Batarang. Oh, give it to you, Rob. I'm no good at it. That comes with it as well.
That's great.
But that's limited edition, individually numbered Batarang from the 1960s.
And it's just beautifully made, as always.
Then moving, we're going to have to move through. So we've got a schematic of a back car. That was actually produced in Wales. That's Welsh metal. That's made that one. So we've got that. We've got the I Am Batman tin sign.
Yep.
Number plate. Got the 4 holes so you can pin it up on the wall. We've got the desk pad and coaster set. Let's open this out, shall we?
Sure.
You might want to hold one end.
I'll hold your end.
Oh, there we go. So it goes across your desk. You put your laptop on there. If you're gaming. Yeah, it's super high quality, and you get
a coaster.
With it, which is the same material, so it's non-slip. And they go superb artwork on that.
Winged freak.
So we've got that. And then the final.
Wait till you get a load of me.
The final piece here is we've got this piece.
Yep.
On the front, it harks back to the original comic book.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got embossed. We've got Batman there.
I thought you were hugging for a minute.
And look at that. Oh.
The Boy Wonder.
So it's a replica of the comic book, and guess what? At the top, it's individually numbered.
Individually numbered, number 3.
I know.
Is that the comic, or is that not? Is that not?
That's a replica of the comic. No, I think it's from the comic because it's got the price on there as well.
Oh, well.
So that's cool.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's a comic book
cover. Yeah, there we go.
And that's it. You get all of that.
That's enough.
£40. I want it all. Can I just say, I literally want it all. If this fell into the back of my car, that would be amazing because I don't have a car.
Yeah.
But I would happily take all of this off you.
I don't think you'd be able to get it home if I'm being honest.
I'd give it a blooming good go, though.
Okay.
I really would. All you've got to do is decide. Maybe we can take a little break at some point, just so I can grab some water and whatnot, if our director doesn't mind. But what are we doing next? Oh, that's everything. You've seen it.
You're joking. Are we done?
We've done all.
Can I go home?
No, we've still got 50 minutes to go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So just drop us an email, studio@shopontvlive.co.uk, or you can also message us through the website and check out. Please do go by. Hopefully you can make your mind up now exactly what you want, which set or sets. Remember, if you're using PayPal Pay in 3, you can spend anything from £30 up to £2,000. So you could quite literally put everything, all 9 items, in your basket and check out with PayPal and spread the cost of that over 3 months. It's extraordinary quality. They're so well thought out. They're so well designed. They're so well finished. They're so well.
Do you know what? I'm gonna cry in a minute.
Yeah, but it's true.
No. Do you know what? The whole team puts a lot of effort into creating every piece. There is now. I started on my own in the spare bedroom, and now there's almost 20 of us.
Wow.
So it is crazy, but everybody there, it doesn't matter if you're in the warehouse, if you do accounts, you're a fan of the film, and we talk to everybody to get their input. What would you like to see? What do you think of this? So everybody as a team gets involved, and that's how we create the product.
I'll tell you what, we're going to give you a moment to order. Check out your baskets, and if you want to know why you should, we will be back, so come be part of the fun. If you want to know why you should shop at Shop on TV, here's why.
Our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 AM, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 PM, and on YouTube at Shop on TV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Keep up to date with all the latest news, information and special offers from Shop on TV by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok and YouTube. You'll find us at Shop on TV Live. Be a part of our fun community at Shop on TV.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
We completely forgot. Well, hi. This is Shop on TV. I'm Rob Lock with an E. This is the amazing Anthony.
Yes, thank you.
With a Y. And we forgot to say in the Batman set, you also get the clock, the wall clock. Now, someone was asking what the wall clock's made of.
Well, it's a glass front with a plastic rim.
Lovely. And so you get that, and you also get the 3 figurines of Harley Quinn, Joker and Batman. Yeah, so all that, it's all on the web at shopontv.co.uk. Now let's go back to Star. There must be some Star Trek fans out there, surely tonight. Identify yourselves, please, sirs and madams. I know Christopher will be watching. Come on, Christopher. What's your favourite Star Trek film or scene or whatever? Do let us know. Answers on a postcard, please. So this is, again, really affordable at 40 quid. The NCC 1701 4-piece bundle.
Yep, we've got the kind of what I call the hero piece, which is the medallion set. Yeah. Limited to 1966, because that's when Star Trek started. It's an individually numbered box. You get 4 silver-plated medallions with 4 display stands as well, and they're the different kind of divisions at Starfleet Academy. So you've got science, you've got engineering,
medical.
Yes, medical as well. So that's a really, really nice set. And then following on from that, we got the Kobayashi Maru, which is what Captain Kirk had to pass.
Test.
Yes, it's a test. If you're a Star Trek fan, you know about it. Sure. It's kind of like an in-world thing. You get an art card with it. It's individually numbered and a display stand as well. And I love the box. You see the Enterprise shooting up.
Yeah.
So I really, really like it. That's cool. We've got a fun Star Trek Spock pin badge. Again, limited edition, individually numbered. And Captain Kirk versus Gorn on the limited edition coin as well.
So Lee has emailed and asked, can we do any, and do you do any sort of cult horror films, classics?
Yes. Well, it depends if you classify. Well, I was going to say it depends what you classify as classic. Yeah. We've got The Shining. Right. We've got Friday the 13th. Yeah. Annabelle.
Oh wow. That's really classic.
No, that's true. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, we've got Nightmare on Elm Street. We've got a lovely pin badge, and we've also got a medallion. I haven't got Halloween, but we have got Pennywise from It. So that's new, so it's not classic.
From the new films rather than the original film with Tim Curry.
Yeah, so we do have a horror section on our website as well. And listen, if you guys think horror is something that you want to see, then we could do Halloween, really, on the run-up to Halloween.
2 things I wanted to be in my acting career, which I still hope one day I will achieve, either to be in something sci-fi or to be in something horror. Yeah. Because once you've been in either of those genres and you become known in the you just...
Horror is big, I have to tell you.
Huge,
people dress up as Chucky. We've got Chucky product, and people do dress up as Chucky. So yeah, if you want to, we should do something for horror-wise, on the run-up to Halloween, definitely. Good idea.
I've always thought myself as like this sort of the scientist, or the sort of
the one who gets murdered.
Well, hopefully
the scientist does get murdered.
They do often get murdered.
Really, yeah.
But the sort of Van Helsing type character.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
We've had a hello and a request for a shout-out from wee Scotty from Kirkcaldy. And he said, can he get a shout-out for the Scots in Scotland. To Scotland, I have Scottish blood. I don't know which part, but I love Scotland. I absolutely love Scotland. And he says, live long and prosper. And he said, my Russian is good on my reels. Thank you very much. Спасибо большое. Thank you very much in Russian. Right, so we're still with Star Trek, and of course, very famous Russian in Star Trek, Chekhov.
Yeah, I met him. I've got a picture. I've got a picture of me with him. I'm geeking out now. Yeah, I was at a convention. I was at a convention, and he was literally walking by, and I just said, hi, just a big fan, can I have a picture with him? And yeah, it's just a picture of me with him. He's so short. Yeah. You know, but then he's quite old as well, but he was, you know, so maybe he shrank down from where he originally was. But
can you tell us where to find the nuclear vessels?
Yeah.
Because actually there is a very hard V in Russian, so they wouldn't have said vessels because they don't have the W. So he sort of reversed it, but it's classic.
But yeah, he was just such a lovely guy, and I got a picture with him. Yes, that's really cool.
Scott, one of my favourite Next Generation episodes is where they find Scotty caught in the
he got drunk on the bridge in the holosuite. I know that episode.
And that's where he said NC 1701 no A no B no C. I like, because it's interesting when Patrick Stewart did Picard. The fans were begging for a Next Generation reunion, and he absolutely was dead against it. But then he caved for season 3, and it was absolutely a reunion of Next Gen.
Wow.
And they recreated the bridge of the Enterprise D. And you can just, all the actors, I read lots of articles about all the actors who, you know, to just be on that set again after, I suppose, 20 years, something like that. It must have been incredible. Please check out your baskets, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't check out, you don't get. Come on now. You know what you want. I want all of it, and I suggest you buy all of it too. And I don't get any commissions. I wish I did.
It's highly collectible. I've got to tell you, if you're a Star Trek fan, this is for you.
Absolutely. £40 for all of it. It's better than half price. So, and here's the whole bundle. You can get it delivered directly to your dad if it's a Father's Day gift for the 15th of June. Just put their address, their mobile or phone number in there and their name, and it will be delivered directly. So you've got the Kirk and the Gorn collectible coin, the Mr. Spock pin badge. One of the things I love about Strange New Worlds is they went back to the sort of the original Star Trek format and Next Generation format, which was, you know, every episode was a different story, whereas of course Discovery was a procedure, you know,
one after another,
continuing story. But also they're doing what Star Wars actually did very well until their TV shows went off the reservation, and that was bringing back monsters, aliens, subordinate characters that you saw fleetingly in the films and fleshing out their sort of backstory. And the Gorn, this is what I love about this, the Gorn is really a sort of an example of that. I just did the Spock fingers, Leslie. She's asking if I can do the Spock fingers.
Very demanding.
Here are the Spock fingers. Live long and prosper.
I actually met
Leonard?
No, Scotty.
Oh, Scott.
In a Star Trek convention at an airport, Heathrow Airport, or something. Crikey, it must have been. I must have been like my very early 20s. It was a long time ago, but he was a lovely guy.
Yeah. They were amazing. It's interesting because actually there was a bit of infighting, I think, with Shatner and
I heard that they fell out, but
and Leonard Nimoy as well. There's a very interesting documentary about Leonard Nimoy.
Okay,
he was an interesting fella, that's for sure.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, William Shatner wasn't originally cast.
That's it. You got somebody did the pilot.
Captain Pike.
Yes, that was it.
Which, of course, is the premise for Strange New Worlds.
Yes.
Right, let's move back to Harry Potter. Harry Potter. This is, I think, one of the best value product mixes that we've ever done. It's the biggest saving at £198. if you bought every single thing on the Fanattik website individually now, it costs you £3.18, and it works out at what is it, £9.67, something like that per. Sorry, excuse me, £6.67. Excuse me, £6.67. I mean, that wall clock alone, you know, you'd go into a department store and you'd pay 20, 30 quid for something.
That was actually £20.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a bundle.
I know, because I lived literally half a mile from Hollywood Boulevard when I lived in LA, and the Hollywood and Highland was my local metro station, which is just past the Dolby Theatre.
Okay.
So I would always walk past the the shops with all the collectible, sort of tchotchkes, as they would call them. And I know what these things cost, and they're not cheap.
No, and I have to say, I think they're also not common.
Right.
Because what we do, you won't see what we do in a supermarket or in, like an everyday store. This is specialist.
Yeah.
This is something by fans, for fans.
Well, this is another league, because, again, I was very lucky, and my son was very lucky because, he grew up, we started living in Orlando, and literally we were a mile from Disney World, our house. So we go to Disney and Universal all the time. And then when we moved to LA, we were very close to Universal Studios, and we had season passes. So as I was saying to you earlier, we would go and buy burgers at City Walk, and then to digest our food, we'd go into Universal and go on the backlot tour.
Yeah.
So there's a point to this, and that is that at that age, when we first went to Disney World, he was 5, I think, but we were always going to the gift shop, and of course he wanted to buy absolutely everything. So I've seen every collectible that there is in these gift shops.
Yeah.
They don't even, they can't hold a candle.
And the price is quite impressive.
Yes.
Yeah. So but this set that we've got here, some really different pieces.
Should we go through it all again?
Let's do it.
So
okay.
you get all of it. If you've just tuned in, every single piece we're showing you now, you get.
Yes.
And
so
there are bits, there's some more stuff over it. This isn't even all of it.
Yeah, we've got the Hermione vinyl collectible figure.
Hermione Granger.
Yeah, we've got a set of 4 coasters. We've got the glass wall clock. We've got the wall banner. We've got multiple limited edition pin badges, coasters. We've got the Harry Potter vinyl collectible figure.
Yeah, come here.
Butterbeer sign. 2 really special pieces here, which is the silver-plated Quidditch World Cup final ticket, and also the ticket to go to the Yule Ball.
Somebody wanted to do my Gowron impression. That's Ian McKellen, isn't it? So
Gowron?
Is it Gowron?
Oh, from Star Trek.
From Lord of the Rings.
Oh, hold on. Gowron was the Klingon.
Oh, was it?
Leader in Star Trek.
Sorry, the
Chancellor
Gowron. Of the Klingon High Council.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Sauron.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
Just to get those two
Who
mixed
played
up.
him? That was Christopher Plummer, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was Christopher Plummer. I don't know. I'll have to remember who it is.
And then we've
an impression.
But I think quite an impressive piece is the set of 10 satin wall art prints. So these are all the famous locations from all the films. Let's do it.
Let's open up. I haven't really got room here.
No,
so
that's
leave
fine.
It to you this time.
Okay, that's fine. Eek. Get it off.
Klingon High Council. I'm trying to think which character. Are we talking? I need some more specifics. Was it a film? Was it the TV show? Because the Klingon High Council's in lots of stuff, and it's been. I'm sure they've all been played by different actors as well.
So we've got Privet Drive.
Yeah.
God, that is really thick paper.
It's not paper. It's card. It's as you said.
It's satin paper. We've got the Ministry of Magic. Nocturne Alley.
It was Bug Eyes in The Next Generation. Ooh.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Express. It's the most iconic kind of locations from the films. Hogsmeade.
These are so nice. And you said these are a size that you can buy,
such a we purposely chose 14 by 11 inches because you can go into anything from any store and you can just get it off the shelf 14 by 11 inches. Hogwarts Grand Staircase, the Forbidden Forest with your house in there.
Yeah.
Diagon Alley, Quidditch pitch. Oh, I'm getting tired now. I think that's the last one. There's 10 of them. Yeah. There's 10 of them.
They are superb. These are they are works of art. They really, and they're beautiful. Remember,
they literally are works of art.
They are literally works of art.
Yeah.
They're lithographs, but they are. I mean, there are lots of different qualities of lithograph, and those I can assure you are the
and
top
it's
quality.
Produced at the UK's oldest commercial printers in the UK.
In Cheshire.
In Cheshire.
Yeah. You're familiar with Cheshire, aren't you?
I am. I can't get that back on.
North.
Well, I was actually born in Manchester, but then we moved. We moved to Cheshire.
I would move to Manchester. I mean, most TV production now, London is. There are no studios in London anymore.
No.
Trying to find this place was a nightmare. But Media City in.
Yeah, that's impressive. Well, Salford Keys. Technically, it's the city of Salford, but but it's all right.
But I went to Manchester in my. Again, I was driving, so I must have been in my early 20s. Slightly different place back then.
Oh,
shall we say?
it was.
Now,
it's a very different place to how it used
love
to be.
it. I did an episode for Sky. I did an episode of Cobra. The Prime Minister was. What's his face? And that was shot. We shot it in Manchester. So just outside Manchester, there was a mansion that was doubled as Downing Street.
Wow.
Robert Carlyle.
There's a lot of filming. They did film a Batman because there's old cobbled streets there, 1930s buildings. They actually filmed, I think, was it a Batman or it was Captain America. They filmed Captain America when they're outside at the beginning of the film and he was chasing this bad guy. That was filmed in Manchester. So,
do you know what? Did I ever tell you this story? I know we're not doing Batman at the moment. Are we going back to Batman? Maybe I'll save the story for then. No. So when I first moved back to the UK in 2018, after 15 years in the States. And my son, the reason we came back was because my son got a place at the Brit School, which is a very famous performing arts school, and it's based in Croydon, of all places. And I'd lived in Croydon many years but prior to that, when I was dating a young lady who lived there. And after I left, I vowed I would never live in Croydon again as long as I drew breath. And then when I found out where the Brit School was, I was like, oh, crab.
She could be his teacher.
She could be. Unrequited love, that was. Well, no, it wasn't. It was requited, but we just had nothing in common. Didn't work out. But anyway, so we moved into. I found an apartment that was new, and that it had a bus stop right outside where my son, because at the time he was 14, could get on the bus and it would drop him right outside the Brit School, pretty much. So we moved in, and the first night we were in there and we got the TV, we decided to watch The Dark Knight.
Oh, right.
And there's a shot and was like of a church, but just as near Gotham Hospital, and I was like, that looks very awfully familiar. And then when not Robin, what's his name? Not Commissioner Gordon. What's the actor's name? So my brain is not working tonight. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He runs through this sort of circular area into the reception of Gotham Hospital, and I was like, and they took an exterior of Gotham Hospital. It was our apartment building.
Wow. And
the church was it's in Croydon. He shot it in Croydon.
Yeah.
And I thought, we live in Gotham Hospital. It was so random. It was just so strangely bizarre.
Maybe Croydon just, looks like Gotham City a bit.
I'm not saying.
We don't want to alienate anybody from Croydon.
No.
Okay.
No. But hey, it's cheap. That's all. I will say that. It's got it's got a lot of good going for it, but it's marred by an awful lot of bad that hasn't really got much better. But 20 years ago when I lived there, they had some of the best nightclubs in the world. And during the 90s, I used to go, if I wasn't working, I was in a nightclub. And they used to bus people from all around.
Well, there's no nightclubs anymore, unfortunately.
No nightclubs anymore, no.
So,
speaking of nightclubs, you wouldn't see Harry Potter dead in a nightclub, would you?
No, actually. No, you can't imagine that, can you?
No.
No. Oh, he was too busy.
on the dance floor.
No.
Money on the dance floor.
They were definitely too busy doing other things.
They were very...
yes. So, look, this bundle for Harry Potter, it's 18 pieces. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
And I think we've got...
Oh, we've got more. Look at this. It just keeps coming. Are you sure this isn't Fantasia? God, I don't even know where to put it all. Oh, thank you. Any more? Oh, my Lord. I love this keyring.
Yeah, I have to say, something so simple as a keyring, but we've done it really, really nicely.
We really have. Look at that. That is super.
It's got the red on the back for the seal, and then it's the address from the film. And again, it is numbered on the reverse. Only 5,000 worldwide. Wow.
That is amazing. So you get that. You also get the necklace, the Dumbledore's
Army, the unisex
necklace.
necklace.
Come here, you. There's just too much. You've gone too far. You've gone a step too far here. But it's, I tell you what, from a purchasing perspective, what a bundle. Could you imagine if you gave this to someone as a Christmas gift?
Well, to be honest,
Or
you'd
a
probably
birthday
split it up and give it to multiple people.
Yeah, but if you didn't, if you just went,
they wouldn't know what to do with it, yeah.
I mean, talk about all your Christmases.
We've actually got in our office the actor who drove the night bus.
Oh, really?
He signed the front of it for us.
How fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's just brilliant. That is amazing. That is so good.
And it comes with a display stand.
I loved the night bus because, you know, when it shrunk. Brilliant. One part of me is, well, a very large part of me is so sad that I'm not, well, I don't know. You never know. I may get another role on the things.
Or there could be an accident.
Well, yes.
You know?
Yes, well, I know.
Anything's possible.
But it would have been my greatest dream come true.
Sure.
Because, you know, to be on the set of Harry Potter, could you imagine? Oh, I mean, but anyway.
Do you know what? When they announced the HBO series, my youngest daughter is in the perfect age group for what they were looking for.
Right.
And she has such an expressive face. I thought that would be amazing. Yeah. She wouldn't do it.
No,
she wouldn't do it. No, there's no way I could even bribe her. She just was not. And she loves reading books, and she, you know, but we would have loved it, but obviously she just wasn't up for it. So.
It's just such a shame because, look, I love Nick Frost, but I talked to my son. You know, I know a lot of Harry Potter fans, and he looks right for the role, for sure.
Got a beard.
He's got a beard, but his energy is slightly different, I think, to Hagrid's. I mean, obviously I'm biased, but look, I think he will be superb. And if you're watching it, I absolutely back you 100%. I've sort of grown up with it, and I don't know, that sort of Robbie Coltrane, I've had it all my life, the Robbie Coltrane Association. And it's not that they want to choose somebody who's another Robbie Coltrane, of course, but the Hagrid energy, the personality is very me. It's just naturally very me. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, certain roles you just can fit right into, and others you have to kind of hunt for the character. And this was just such a shoe-in for me. It would have been, I think. But, like I said, I'm not bitter. I'm just crushed. Crushed!
Oh.
But you know when you feel like you put on the earth to play, but then Doctor Who's the other one. If I can't have Hagrid, I have to start going after Doctor Who again. I thought that would be...
Well, as if that series wasn't in enough trouble.
Well, that's the thing. I think I could save it.
Single-handedly turn it round.
Not single-handedly. You know, the writing would have to be good as well. But as the Doctor...
Why don't you do the writing as well? Do the writing.
I don't write.
Well, OK.
You know, yeah. That's hard. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Potter. That is a whole heap of incredible products for £120. 318 normally, you're saving 199, or was it 198 pounds actually. It's just extraordinary. Can I just say thank you, seriously, Anthony, because you don't have to do these prices, but you have, and we appreciate it very much.
You are more than welcome. Do you know what? I'm just happy that people get to see what we do, because I think we are so under the radar because we're not in mainstream
I'm glad to
stores.
give you some
and it's just happy to get out there and just show people what we do, because we like it when people see it and they smile, and that's the biggest thing. Why are you
not in mainstream stores?
Well, because everything is limited edition, and guess what? Individually numbered. There's just not enough to be in the mainstream stores, because it'd go in and it, you know, obviously you'd want to sell it out, but it's just not. It's not going to be there long enough to. It's not just suitable for that kind of retail environment.
It would be difficult to, yes, as you say, to keep the stock.
Because what happens when it sells out? Then you've got no replacement stock. That's it, exactly.
Well, you get it through us here at Shop on TV. We don't have those problems. Now, we are going to go back to the future. I just absolutely love these films. They don't age or date.
No,
really,
look, it's my favourite film. People watch it now. It's just amazing, and it's now its 40th anniversary.
Yeah,
and yeah, for sure. And
we don't feel old enough, do we?
well, I look it.
So
you don't,
you'd
but
have
I.
been 10 when this first came.
I don't know what you're implying, really, Rob.
I
But
thought you said it was your birthday this month.
Myself and Jaws celebrate our 50th.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I think Jaws has probably had an easier life than me, really. But
Well, he's been dead for 50 years.
that's true.
He was blown up.
That's true. That is true. That's what happened to me.
No,
so we're okay.
No.
But yes, thank you very much. It is my birthday this year.
I want this walk. Absolutely do.
Yeah, the clock, I love it. Yeah. The desk pad, which is in the shape of the hoverboard, I think it's a stroke of genius from my design team. I love it. Everyone who sees it loves it. We were nominated for Gift of the Year for that item, so that is really, really cool. As well, we've got the Biff Tannen Paradise or Pleasure Paradise Casino gift set.
Let me just check, actually. Have we got time to... How long are we spending on this, Leslie? Have we got time to sort of take stuff out and show everything? Right, OK. Oh, blimey. There's too much. I can't... Can you reach the pad?
Oh, yes,
You've only got 20 minutes left.
Right, OK, you take that end, I'll take this end.
So clever.
So it's the hoverboard, so you put your laptop on it, your mouse, anything you want. You get
the rubber back.
It's a non-slip back. You've got the coaster as well, so you can have your mug of tea there. So everything, because you're either gaming or you're working, you can take it to work. At our work, we've got them all out on everybody's desks, of course.
Loved it. I mean, I'm a big gamer. I've bought my PlayStation 5 Pro and
so that's perfect. Good. So you've got that. We've got the Biff Tannen. Yeah.
Do you want to take that out?
Go on. Yeah. So if you stayed at the Pleasure Paradise Casino, this is what you would get given.
So this is taking the fantasy world and bringing it into the reality world.
Sure. You get a certificate from the casino saying well done for coming. You've got a 24-carat gold-plated museum entrance ticket, a poker chip, the Lucky Horseshoe symbol. We commissioned an artist to create this, so this is an artwork you would see on a T-shirt or a bag. We paid somebody to create this, and it's in this gaudy Rob-style box.
Yeah, my underpants look like
exactly. So there we go. It's a really nice box. Really nice box.
Oh.
And then again, we've got coasters.
On its own, isn't it?
Yes, you got coasters. We've got pin badges. We've got the bottle opener. Crikey, it's a big old set.
It's a celebration of Back to the Future.
For sure, definitely.
If you want to go back in time, you can. And they were so. The films were so clever because I thought what was amazing about the second film was how they tied it into the first film.
100%.
From a different perspective.
And I'll tell you, if we've got really, really quickly, when I met Bob Gale, the writer, and he said...
Gale? I said Dale earlier.
I said, how did you come up with the idea of Back to the Future? He went home from college, he got sent up to the loft, or the attic, whatever they call it over there, and he was digging through things. He found his dad's old yearbook. He flicked through it, found his dad in there as like a geek, and went, I wonder what it would be like to have gone back in time and meet my dad when he was my age. And that was the idea.
Because it was years before it actually got made.
They got turned down by like every studio
they got Spielberg on board, and I think that's when it sort of, the fates...
all the stars aligned,
Stars aligned, And I've got to say, Robert Zemeckis, what a phenomenal director.
He was a nice guy when I met him,
Did he pass away, didn't he? Or is he still... No,
I think he's still going.
Else. Amazing director. Absolutely amazing director. The whole film was just so well done.
100%. And he was... actually, Robert Zemeckis wasn't, but the writer Bob, he was at the premiere of the musical, and I saw him there.
I'm so sorry I got his name wrong earlier. I don't know what was... it's been weird. I was a bit tired this evening, so my brain wasn't functioning correctly.
Okay, and we've got the lovely vinyl figures. So we've got Doc, and you've got Marty, and he's actually holding, I didn't realise, he's holding the hoverboard there.
Oh, yes! So he is. The effects as well in those days. I mean, you kind of wish, in some regards, that you could almost redo them with modern effects. I'm not suggesting they Lucas, you know, but they were brilliant for what they had to sort of invent.
I tell you, just because we're looking at Marty over there, we had a fancy dress day at work. And you know you hate it when two people wear the same outfits. There was myself and another guy. We both turned up as Marty McFly. No. I mean, there's only 20 of us, not even 20, and the two of us turned up wearing the same outfit.
It just, I mean, I can't imagine it without Michael J. Fox. But of course, completely different actor when they first started.
Hold on, wasn't it his? Or was it his? Oh no, it was him. I thought they replaced his dad as well. But no, they replaced him in the later film.
Crispin Glover, after the first film, became very demanding.
Yeah.
And so in the second film, when he's upside down,
that's a different person. Glover, but looks so similar. Yeah. But yeah, that's right. And they had to refilm it.
Yeah.
The first film with Marty.
They did.
Not Marty, with Michael J. Fox.
They were about 20 days.
Because he was doing something else at the time.
He was doing All My Family or whatever the sitcom.
Yeah. And he actually went. I remember seeing an interview. He went literally from doing that for half the day or whatever, and then he went straight off.
As they drove him to the. He didn't sleep for a long time.
No, I know the feeling.
Yeah. I can't think off the top of my head the name of the actor, the original actor. He was a famous Eric Stoltz. Yeah, there are still some shots of Eric Stoltz in the completed film.
Wow.
But they're like sort of behind back shots and things like that. So yeah, extraordinary, absolutely.
So I mean, look, I'm a massive fan. You're a massive fan. This is a really nice set for Back to the Future.
It really is.
So I'm happy to own every single piece here. Yeah. Well, obviously I own them because it's my company. But I would, I would own it as a fan as well.
It's so well, like even just stuff like that clock. It's so well done. It's got the Back to the Future logo on it. If it didn't, you'd know that clock straight away.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only reason why it's on there is because we had to have it on there for
branding.
Yeah. But it's you're right. We didn't have to have it on there. We could have just It would have worked just as well.
Brilliant.
It's done very, very well for it.
I do love them. Unfortunately, the movie industry has been dying for quite a few years now, and it's on its last legs. It's such.
But that's why we're also
the days of proper film.
No, I know, and we're working, and I hanker back to that. But you've got to move with the times,
of course.
And we are a partner for Netflix.
Well,
so
Netflix
we do, Well, we are doing. We're still doing the development, but we're going to be doing Stranger Things. Because it's the 10th anniversary and also the very final season. So we've got Stranger Things and also One Piece, which was based on a Japanese kind of anime.
I have to say, they have. I tell you the other one that are doing brilliant work, and if you can get unless you have a relationship with them already, is Apple. Some of the films that Apple do, I was in one of them called Tetris, but they're so good, and the movie industry has transformed.
Yeah, they used to look down on TV.
They used to, yeah.
But now, not,
But Apple and Amazon and Netflix, they're making feature films, and they're spending massive budgets on feature films.
Yeah.
And some of them are extremely good.
We were speaking before about the Fallout series on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because we do Fallout.
Jack Reacher, fabulous.
Do you know, I was a late kind of convert to Reacher.
Well, films are great.
No, with Tom Cruise. Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise.
Yeah, so we're actually going to do some Top Gun stuff because it's going to be the 40th anniversary in 2026.
The second Top Gun film was just fun.
Well, we are going to do some Top Gun, but we're just.
Well, and Amazon got Bond now as well. We were talking about.
I would love to do Bond. I'm a big Bond fan. And let's just watch this space. You never know.
You never know. Do you know? I bought the box set finally, the digital box set, because I was waiting. I hate it when I buy a box set, then they bring out another film. Because I've got a box set of Mission Impossible, but then I've got 3 separate films, just floaters. But I was fairly confident that after Bond died in the last
that was it. In a way, you're right. It has been a while.
Yeah.
I'm a massive.
What are they going to do?
Do you know what though? They could do anything. They could do a prequel. They could do.
Well, technically, Daniel Craig was a prequel.
Well, they could do well, they could do
As
anything
long as I
they
can
want.
play Valentin Zukovsky, Bond, James Bond.
Okay, well, we'll see. But yeah, but yeah, they could do whatever they want. I think it can go one of two ways. It's either going to be absolutely amazing, or it's going to go the other way. And I really, really hope they do.
Well,
a good job.
because they wanted to do a franchise and create a James Bond universe.
Yeah.
With different, sort of iterations and such. And I know Barbara Broccoli was against it, but then she changed her mind, probably because she got given a large sum of money.
Well,
I think they'll treat it with respect. I hope.
I really, really hope, because they've done a great job, like I say, with Fallout, which is a really beloved franchise.
Yeah, what if they did a remake of Jaws? That was my segue to talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, number one, I don't see that happening. But number two, let's talk about Jaws anyway, because just like me, this creature is going to be 50 years old this year. And what we have is a really fun bottle opener.
I love that. It's so heavy.
If you take that out in your kitchen and give it to anyone, they're going to want to know what it's about, what's going on. It is so fun, and it's magnetic, so you can put it on the fridge or the radiator, whatever you want to do. We've got a really fun limited edition keyring. It's individually numbered. It's heavily embossed. That's cute. We've got the pin badge, which I don't actually think we zoomed in on that pin badge before.
Let's
have a closer look at it, because the design is really nice. It's in the shape of a shark's tooth. You've got the blood at the bottom, the shark, and then the boat up top.
Incredible.
So that's really nice. And it's, do you know what on the back?
Go on. No, let me guess. Is it an individually numbered number?
It is. What number?
What? Who knows?
Well, I can't. I'd have to open it up to have a look.
No, I don't know. I didn't ask what number. It's got a number on it.
Oh, yes, it has a number on it. Yes, it's limited edition.
I think, the scene when they're all in the boat exchanging stories and stories.
Oh, when they're drunk, yes.
Apparently, Robert Shaw was properly drunk.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah.
He was an interesting.
A bit like us now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit.
Do you know what that is? What? That's acting.
That's acting.
That's acting. Yeah. Amazing.
You'd never have known for a second that I wasn't drunk.
No. And you get, you get the tote bag as well, which, a bit of fun. We've got the Amity Island Swim Club.
Love it. Who wouldn't join?
So that's nice.
I'm trying to think, where did they shoot that? Martha's Vineyard, wasn't it, I think, Amity Island?
I think that's where it was set, but I don't know.
Set in Amity. But I don't think there's a real Amity.
No, that's true, that. You're right. Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. And we've got some not here, but because we've not released it yet, but we're going to do some 50th anniversary product, which is going to be really nice.
Superb. Yeah, mostly filmed, my director's just confirmed, in Martha's Vineyard.
Wow.
It's just one of those, it's one of those beach kind of areas that looks very much like Amity.
Yeah.
That's obviously, because that's why it was in the film.
So, but it's a small set. It's a nice, compact set. It's got those nice little touches there. And for me, personally, it's the bottle opener.
Here it is, yes. Amity Island, the tote bag, the Jaws chibi. What's a
chibi is it's like Japanese style. It's like cutesy. So that's why the characters, you'd have to zoom in to see it.
Chibi.
So, so all the little characters on there, it's the chibi style.
Right, I love that. Do you know, Japan is somewhere I'm hopefully going to go this year, because I love the idea of everything. Well, I love anything Japanese,
I've only been once, and I have to say, it was like I was in a Thunderbirds episode.
I believe it.
Because, they love Jerry Anderson stuff over there.
Really?
It must have been on in the 60s and whatnot. And because all the buildings look so still futuristic. I mean, I went 20 years ago, it just blows you away. It's such an amazing place.
I think for me, I haven't done a lot of, well, I suppose Russia was one, but I spoke Russian. I haven't really been anywhere that's a completely unintelligible language for me, and also alphabet and complete.
Can I tell you, only 4% of Japanese people speak English.
Is that right?
Because they're quite insular in that way.
Yes,
they don't need to learn English.
Yeah.
Only 4%.
But they're mad that some of their TV shows and things. It'd be great. I'd love to learn Japanese.
Really difficult. Yeah.
Now I'll be there for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friends time.
This is a really fun set.
My God.
Yeah, we're pivoting now. We're pivoting to Friends. Yeah, we're pivoting.
Pivot.
We have an extra.
Friends.
Yeah, no. Well, I know that. We're like the two Ronnies, but a really bad two Ronnies.
Ah, yeah.
So we've got an extra large. Thank you.
Yep.
Key
Central
ring.
Perk is proud to present.
Yeah, but it's almost 3D. It's heavily embossed.
Yeah.
It's limited edition, and on the back we've put some extra touches.
Lovely.
Yes, cup of coffee, the sofa, all of that stuff in there. Yep. And what's that at the top, Rob?
It's a number.
It's limited edition. Yeah. So
it was really interesting. I was watching, so I was counting the number of episodes. So the whole of season 1 and probably half of season 2 before Gunther got his first line, because he was an extra.
Yeah.
And there's one episode where he gets his first line, and then he sort of progresses and starts getting more and more and more.
I wonder if he did anything else while that was going on, because you only know him for that one.
No, he
series.
was not just an extra. Sorry, he was a background artist. But eventually, so there's the way they do billing in the States is co-star is like when you get one line, or he went that way, or very small role, still well paid, and you get residuals for life on it. But then there's guest star. That's what I tend to do, which is where you're the main sort of guest character in an episode around that story arc. And that is very well paid. That's, well, the Screen Actors Guild standard rates are about, for drama, they have to buy you out for 8 days. I think it's about $9,000 to $10,000.
Wow.
And then you get residuals on that for the rest of your life as well. So it's good stuff. But he got to the point where he had guest star billing, and he would say maybe 1 or 2 lines. So he was making money hand over, and probably by the latter seasons, because he became such a well-known name character, he would be getting so much. I mean, they were all, their last season, they were all on $1 million an episode.
Yeah, and and you only literally saw him bringing out coffee or doing. What a great gig!
Funny line, but he was really good. Yeah,
cool.
He also sadly passed away recently, I think. Yeah,
shame.
And Matthew Perry, we lost.
Yeah.
David, my son and I, last night we were watching a few episodes, and just Matthew Perry was so funny, extraordinarily funny, and he never, unfortunately, managed to recapture. He never had a show worthy of him after that.
Yeah, no, I know.
And Matt LeBlanc didn't for a long.
No,
after Joey, but then he did episodes which was hilarious, and he played a caricature of himself. But anyway, I digress.
Well,
we've got all this Friends paraphernalia.
The pin badge, which is the picture frame. Yeah. We've got the unisex necklace.
Yeah.
We've got the tech decals, which are the funniest thing. Let's see there. We've got 4 sheets. These are removable. You put them on your laptop. You put them on your phone. There's so many of them you can give them to your
the turkey. I
friends. Yes.
Do you know how many people?
You're doing it the wrong way.
You're doing it the wrong way.
Oh, crap. I'm no good on TV.
Lobster. Do you know the number of people that go to New York and go to the wrong fountain?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's incredible. Because the actual fountain is on the Warner Brothers backlot in Los Angeles. And it was actually the background. It's a European style building.
And then after that, what have we got? We got the coasters.
The coasters.
We were on a break.
We're not coasting.
And the Central Perk and the lovely limited edition.
If you want to buy these, fine by me.
Got Phoebe's guitar there.
I loved it when she got the recording deal and they did the souped-up version of Smelly Cat. Do you watch Friends? Do you know?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. It was just so good, So Chrissy Hines, they had a lot of great guest stars. Chrissy Hines was on a recent episode where Phoebe was teaching a Smelly Cat. And in fact, the episode we watched last night had Julia Roberts and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Wow.
Because when it was...
Oh, yes, he was.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it became hugely popular, the stars would
line up to be in it. Brad Pitt was in it.
He was. When they were at least dating, if not married.
Yeah.
Drove past their house one day. Yeah.
Right. This is you. I'm surprised, knowing you didn't just drive past the house, you tried to break into it to have a look around.
I tried to break out of it.
Okay.
Sorry, we're running out of time. Well, let's hurry up. Come on, Leslie, hurry up now. The producer she's putting her foot down. Or she's putting it somewhere. Last one before we go. Lee has asked if I was in I was in Two Broke. I was in one episode of Two Broke Girls. I had a big part in it until we actually, by the time we came to shoot, where I ended up with 2 lines. But you know what? They got cancelled shortly after that, and I got paid very well for it for a whole week's worth of work. I've had residuals from it for about 10 years ever since.
Wow.
And it was good fun. And I got to meet Betty White.
And you dated both those girls.
Dated
didn't you?
both of them.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. And they weren't broke after they dated me.
Sold the story, did they?
I fixed them.
Okay, so Harry, hold on, I'm not sure what we've got because we've still got some friends here.
Oh,
but we've
Harry Friends.
Harry friends. Okay, but what we've got is we've got the Hagrid vinyl figure. Okay, I love this. It is the London to Hogwarts replica train ticket, heavily detailed, limited edition as well. We've got the Journey to Hogwarts.
You've only got 30 seconds.
Oh,
left,
lovely set.
Quick, sir.
Gold, silver, precious metal. That's all you need to know.
All that, then you get this.
Oh, you get
this.
6 of that.
And you get that.
All those coins. It's all wonderful. Amazing.
Check out wherever you are. Anthony, it has been such a pleasure.
Good to see you again.
And you as well, my friend.
Yeah.
I love what you do.
Thank you.
I dig what you do. I want what you do. I want to do what you do.
Do you know what I have to say? If you love what you do, it's not work.
There you go. Don't work a day in your life.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope that you want to see lots more Fanatics. We are in the kitchen tomorrow. I've got an amazing deal on an air fryer and oven combo. I know.
Oh, it's not as good as Harry Potter, though.
Definitely not. No. But Harry might use one. We'll see you tomorrow anyway.